Girl, when I tell you it is going down this weekend, this week, honey, right for 4th of July. If you guys did not know, 4th of July is today. And when I tell y'all the fireworks is going boom, 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 it is going ballistic, okay? And we're going to talk about all your favorites. And I want to say before I start this live, I like all of y'all. Yeah, you heard it. Everybody on this list, I like all of y'all. I like y'all all. So, honey, when I do commentary, it is no shade. When I do commentary, I'm not picking sides. I like all of y'all. Honey, girl, and all of them shading each other. I mean, this should be a good reality TV show. I mean, this is a good cast. We got Miss Netta and Charles. We got Armon Wiggins. We got Tasha K. We got TS Madison. We got Claudia. Honey, networks, producers, this is your reality show right here. And we can include Funky Neva in the Funky Bunch, girl. When I tell you, honey, it is a lot going on. So just to update you guys, I am Gossip Girl XOXO. You know you love me. How y'all doing? I just want to say the last time I was up here live, y'all showed me so much love. The love was real. Oh my goodness. I didn't know y'all loved me that much. Okay. Because y'all love me that much, I'm going to come back on camera with the old face still, but I'm going to pop up that katana fan and I'm going to get it cracking. I'm going to give you over the top, baby, like I used to do. Okay. All right, I seen somebody in the comment section talking about something. Yeah, I was acting fake sophisticated. Hell yeah, yes, I was acting fake sophisticated because y'all was talking about me. But anyway, let's get back here. So Miss Netta, she is addressing the BET. You guys know she kept on bragging and bragging and bragging. She gonna be at the BET Awards that she's better than everybody. Why do y'all think y'all so much better than everybody else? What is it with the arrogant spirit? But you're supposed to be Christians. Humble yourself. In a word, it says, what it say? Pride come before the fall. Humble yourself. But honey, all of them are very arrogant if you ask me. All of them, the whole list, the whole roster, they have a big head. They are arrogant, wouldn't you say? I mean, all of them to me. So Miss Netta, she is definitely arrogant too. She kept on telling y'all, honey, you know what? I'm just gonna give you guys a glimpse, but we got the full video here of Miss Netta. She's gonna address it and she is explaining why she didn't show up at the BET Awards, was she detained or not. It was a lot of rumors going around Miss Netta. Do you guys remember this by Miss Hillary? Miss Hillary and really goes for Miss Netta. I want you guys to hear this clip because Miss Hillary is the one engaged. Told the whole world that the reason why Miss Netta did not make it at the BET Awards because she was arrested and detained, honey. Okay. Now, Miss Netta said, hell no, that's a lie. That is a lie. But she really never give an explanation why she was not at the BET red carpet. It didn't make sense. A lot of people feel that Charles is just an actor in this. They feel that Miss Netta and Charles is a gimmick. I don't see it that way. Press 1 if y'all feel like Miss Netta and Charles is a gimmick. Press 5 if you feel like they got a relationship. I think they got a relationship, but I don't think it's just that intimate. I don't think that every relationship is differently, right? Some relationship people are very affectionate, some are not. I feel like they are selling you a relationship versus being in it. And I think their relationship, it just consists of Charles just being around. Miss Netta just want a nigga around. That's all. Shit. I don't think they in love for real. I just think Miss Netta like somebody around. Charles, he like a stepmama. Charles and Miss Netta, to me, they got a stepmama son or foster child relationship. Charles want an easy living. He just want to lay up somewhere, don't have to do nothing. He's not a boss. He's not gonna get to, he's not. What did Charles do? Just sit back. Miss Netta is more in control and more aggressive in that relationship, if you ask me. I mean, Charles, he's laid back more so, but besides the laying back, what is he doing to be the provider in that household? But maybe they're not traditional. Maybe not. Okay, so anyway, let's play this by Miss Hillary.
It's glad to be on here as well, too, with all these false accusations about me.
Okay, wonderful.
Yes.
So were you were at the BET Awards uninvited? You tried to sneak and manipulate your way in? You was running up to real celebrities trying to engage with them, and they did not entertain you, and they reported you to security. Security put you under surveillance, which was originally AI, which is facial recognition software. And you got detained because you got out of hand. You were placed in handcuffs. You were drinking. I don't know if you remember this or not, but clearly the receipts are receding. And I'm telling the 1,000,000% truth. Now, if you got all this money you said you got all the evidence in the world to bring a lawsuit against me to sue me for defamation of character. You are a fraud. You were detained by the police department.
Detained for what? What was I detained for?
It's public information. On top of that, Charles is on
All right, she goes in and says that Charles is on probation. Press 1 if you knew Charles was on probation. Press 5 if you did not know. I did not know he's a whole criminal. What did Charles do that get him on probation? They tell me that Charles, he's been in and out of jail. He has a spirit. He just don't do right. He is a hoodlum at heart. He a thug. I don't know if he's a real life thug or he a cool ass thug, but he's a goddamn thug. So let's go. And you know these thugs in jail, can I be honest with y'all? They don't care about how a woman looks or how a person presents themselves. These men will lay up with anybody and they'll stick anything with anybody. Do you understand? You guys act, every man is not equal. This is not a man that's in high society, and who he has on his arm has a lot to do with him and his reputation, or he really cares about the image or what people think about him. Those type of men, they're going to go for a certain look that's going to, because they care about what people think about him. But Charles, it seems like he on the lower totem pole. He don't give a damn about himself, let alone he don't give a damn what you think about his ass and who he with. And you got a lot of men like this, that especially as a homosexual, they may look good, very handsome, but they may end up land up with any and everything. Child, you be so pissed off. Hell no. How you gonna have me and then be with this bitch? Hell no. Hell no. You know, that is a real thing. And I don't know, do you call that jealousy or not? I don't know. I want to know. I got a question. Because, bitch, I think I've been there before in the past. Have you ever been with a man, relationship going with, and then he went with somebody else after you, and you felt like they were just not on your fucking level? And you like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Nigga, I'm offended. I'm insulted. Press 9 if you've been there before. Press 20 if you've never experienced that. What do you call that? Was that me being jealous of this bitch? I wasn't jealous of this bitch. I was just like, God damn, motherfucker. I can't believe this is your taste. Shit, it makes me question my damn self. God damn. God damn. I like niggas with a type, okay? I like a type. And I guess if I want to break it down, okay, how about this? Ladies, okay, my women in the back or my women in the front. Women. Okay, what if you was with this man and he left you for another man? I hear that pisses y'all off, some of y'all. You know, that would piss me off. You done left me with a goddamn man. What the fuck? Bitch, okay. I mean, people can't help how they like, but I ain't thinking about from their perspective. I'm thinking about from another side. So shit, you know what I mean? Girl, let's go. You know, some just don't care. And I guess that's why I like to know when I'm dealing with a dude, can I see your exes? Who you been dealing with? Do you know I judge? I sure do. I would not deal with a nigga if he was associated with someone I deem like it's too messy. I'll be like, oh, that's your ex-girlfriend. Oh, you used to mess with that person? Oh, hell no, I can't do it. I mean, I might be really into him, but because of his choices in the past, I would not entertain it. I would not do it. I would not align myself up with that hoe and that hoe. Hell no. That may be very judgmental, but I just can't do it, bitch. I'll be with him and I'll be thinking, damn, you put these lips on that bitch. You did that with that. You know, you sucking on that. You did that with that. I could not get it out my mind because you know what I mean? I just can't do it. Okay. If I know about it, I'm going to judge about it. But I want to know, what do you guys think? If you had a man that you were really interested in, right? And say, for instance, his ex-girlfriend was Netta, okay? Could you deal with it? If he was a good man, he was good looking and everything. Press 1 if you could do it, you know, despite if he was with another Netta lookalike. Press 5 if you could not do it. Okay, shit. Am I the only one out here that's judging? That judge? Let's go. So I want to bring it on to here because this is Miss Netta. She just came up with this, and can we please get the likes up? Can we please get the likes up? We only got 382 people in here, the views, and we only have 92 likes. If y'all like me, support me for real. Can y'all please get the likes up? Please get the likes up, y'all. Please, let's get these likes up. Let's go.
I am addressing Miss Hillary. I told y'all that I wasn't gonna go back on this road anymore, but I'm not.
So you heard what she just said. She's about to address Miss Hillary. Miss Hillary is the lady that I just played that exposed that Miss Netta got detained. Okay.
Do it disrespectful. I'm gonna do it with a lot of respect, and if it get out of hand a little bit, or maybe the language might get to be a little out of hand, then you're gonna have to deal with it because it is what it is. It is time. It is time. And it's time. I'm telling y'all again, I don't see no comments. I'm not going to read any comments. I'm not even going to give nobody the pleasure of the time. Because this message is not for you haters out there. Because that's
Hold on. Van always got something to say. Okay, Van, what's up? These black women who give these transgender women so many compliments and talk about less passable trans women still consider men who date the pretty transgenders as gay and wouldn't date those men. Well, that's their goddamn prerogative, Van. Shit, that is their prerogative. Just because you pretty don't mean that they want to get down with it. And I feel like, hey, shit, can I be honest with you, Van? Can I be honest with you? You got transgenders that won't deal with a nigga that's been with another transgender. Did you know that, Van? I mean, since we're going to put out fun facts, I mean, what that I felt. Listen, I'm not gonna dislike or hate women because they have a damn preference. I'm not like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And like I said before, you got a lot of transgenders. They won't date a man if he's been with another transgender. They won't date a man if he's been with another man. And you got some women that would date a man that is bisexual. So everybody got their thing, Van. Okay, let's go.
All about. It's not for the haters, it's for my fans and my followers that I'm concerned about. So I'm gonna clear this information up for my fans and my followers. These haters, y'all get on here, say what y'all want to say. And yes, it took me a long time to get all on this thing because I feel like this right here. If you're on my page and you're not on my page for me, then you have no reason being on my page. So I've been removing a whole bunch of people, but my following base number just keep running up, just like keep running up. But anyway, I'm gonna address this issue. I'm trying to
go ahead, Miss Netta. Miss Netta loved the love. She loved the attention. Y'all cannot convince me that Miss Netta does not like this attention. She thrives in it. She loves it. And why is she dressing Hillary? If you don't see Hillary, don't address her. But she gonna address her. She likes to go back and forth with Hillary. And I'm surprised Miss Netta even did an interview with Miss Hillary. Okay. I guess that's what you got to do to get Miss Netta attention. You got to keep on poking a damn bear to get a reaction. Let's go.
people get up on here. I mostly want my fans and my followers on here. The BS with these other people that's on here trying to see what's really going on and what's really down so they can.
Shout out to Jeremiah, gifted 5, the Messy Sweet Spot membership. Thank you, Jeremiah. Love you much. Oh my God. He donated $20. Oh, Jeremiah. I love you. I love me some Jeremiah, honey. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Record me and put me all over the social media, which you know, Miss Netta don't care. I don't care because at the end of the day, it is keeping me out there of what I want. Just flat out. But anyway, I'm still giving y'all a little.
Here your ass go again, Van. Here you go. So TS Madison and other trans don't like attention. Who said anything about other transgenders? Van, why are you comparing Miss Netta, what I said about Miss Netta, to other transgenders? I said Miss Netta likes attention. That was a solo. That was not me comparing her with anybody else. You sitting in the back comparing her ass with other transgenders. Ain't nobody doing the comparison but y'all. Okay? Me saying that had nothing to do with nobody else.
I'm in my car because for one, every time, oh, she's trying to take time because, you know, so she can come up with a lie. It ain't about me taking no time. This is the holiday weekend, and the holiday week, I have relatives and stuff that came out of town that I'm trying to spend time and stuff with, so I didn't have time for all this BS. Now, at nighttime, when I get in the bed, yeah, I make my posters and stuff like that, but cooking Charles lunch and doing all that stuff, I haven't had time for that because I got family and stuff that's here that's out of town. But anyway, I'm giving y'all a little time to get up on here. I want my followers and my fans. This is more important than them than it is to y'all just sitting there watching. So I know y'all gonna take heed of watching this live. Y'all share this live, you know, so
okay, I'm gonna fast forward it.
Whatever his name is, you know, I'm just so sick and tired of that crap. That is a delusional. Y'all can tell me I'm delusional and crazy. That is a delusional, crazy human being. That's what I'm telling you. That person just make their whole storyline about me and Charles. Like, are you serious? Like, what? And then if you're gonna make your story about me and Charles, don't make it a story, make it the truth. That's all I be trying to say. But anyway, I'm waiting. I'm gonna get to it.
So, Miss Netta, she can't just address people. You know what I'm saying? She can't dress people straight from the hip. Bitch, you know me. I don't care if I got 5 or 2 people up in here. I'm gonna talk. She gotta wait till she get a certain amount of followers, and then she felt like it's worthy enough to talk. She gotta wait. She loves the attention. She loves this attention. She relished in this. She ain't never had this much attention before. She loved this. And they say, did you know they say Miss Netta been trying to get to Hollywood? She's been trying to get on. She said she ain't new to this. She been trying to make it in Hollywood. So her being famous, this is everything for her. She might want to be, girl, let's go.
To all of it, the Hillary stuff, the BET Awards, everything. I'm getting to everything. I'm gonna try to cover everything. And this little
girl, if you don't get to it,
time that I got right now, my family's still sitting on the porch. We've been talking about it too, and you know, my aunt even told me, she said, what is this shit going on with you in LA? You know, and I'm like, it's a long story, auntie, for all these lives, because y'all know Miss Netta love money. So if that's gonna keep money in my pocket or whatever, then I'm gonna start going and taking my money and just getting a lawsuit on you people that's going on with all these lies and stuff, because you keep doing the lies because you can't find out no truth. Social Security. Oh, Miss Netta gets Social Security. I make too much money on social media to run my Social Security number through the Social Security office to get a Social Security check. But anyway, all that is out there too, you know, like I'm a Social Security fraud and all that other stuff. Baby, do what you got to do. Keep looking, keep searching. You are not going to find any truth about me and Charles with no criminal background or none of that bull crap. It's impossible unless we get it doing this. Other than that, you're going to find it back there because we don't have one of those. Okay. I got 7,000 people. Come on, y'all, get my followers and stuff. Y'all share this video and stuff so these people can see all of this stuff so they can finally find the truth. Because I'm sick and tired of dealing with this situation. And this particular day is not a game. And I'm not going to play y'all and get up off of here. I'm going to give you what you want because, you know, some of y'all been begging for it. But only thing that gets me is that my fans and followers don't know the real truth. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm here today to give my fans and followers the real truth, whether the other people believe it or not. I don't care because my fans and followers knows me and they know what type of person I am and they know I don't got no reason to get on here and tell no lie. But anyway, y'all finna get the story. I'm just giving it. I want 10,000 people.
Girl, she been on here 10 minutes. Talking about you gonna tell the story, ain't told nothing yet. Talking about she gonna wait to 10,000 people to get on here. She's not gonna speak until 10,000 people gonna get on here. Wow, see what y'all did? And I blame y'all. Y'all be gassing these people up so bad.
Here, I get to 10,000 people on here. I feel happy enough, so I go ahead and go ahead and speak and talk. That's all I want. Give me 3,000 more people on here, and I feel comfortable of speaking and telling my truth. And Charles out here with the family members. I'm in the car. Y'all see me in the car, so you know it ain't that I'm telling a lie that I got people from out of town here for the holidays, and that's what I've been spending my time with. Besides all this BS, but when I get up in the middle of the night and stroll on my phone and see all this bull crap on here, or when I'm in the morning when I wake up and see all this bull crap, I'm like, you know what? This has gone too far. I know I said I wasn't getting on here and addressing nobody about nothing and putting nobody business out there, but it just seemed like,
girl, you stay lying, Miss Netta. Miss Netta, you lied. This is what you do. Okay, ever since you got on this internet, they've been dragging you. You do the same speech. I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm gonna close it up. I ain't gonna respond. Then you respond. I ain't gonna respond. It's the same dance you do. It's a pattern. At this point, girl, just tell us what happened.
just keep coming for me. And then the thing about it is like these haters and stuff, like, where they come from? They just coming out of nowhere, don't even know me, don't even know me personally. You know, get to know me personally, not on this internet, because this internet is a bunch of
Who gonna tell her? Who gonna tell Miss Netta? Who is gonna tell Miss Netta? Girl, ain't she about to be 50 years old and she don't realize you don't have to do nothing for you to have haters. People gonna hate. Once you become popular, you're gonna automatically have a target of haters, sweetheart. It comes with the damn package. She doesn't understand that. Why isn't her husband talking to her about this? Why isn't her husband calming her down so she can be in her feminine energy, honey? You shouldn't have to do all this, Miss Netta. You getting all worked up. You stay stressed. And your husband, he's over there in his feminine energy. He got his foots up. He relaxed. He ain't thinking about a thing, okay? He letting you deal with it. He ain't dealing with shit. He letting you deal with it, okay? This your fight.
False accusations, untrue, comedy. This is what the internet for. You don't know me personally. Okay, y'all getting the numbers up. Keep on getting them up. 10,000 is what I want. 10,000 is what I'm going.
Well, hell, maybe I need to pull a page from Miss Netta because she doing something right and I'm doing something wrong. Come on, shed a live. Shed a live. I ain't gonna start y'all get these numbers up. Shed a live. Something she doing right. I ain't doing something right. What's up, Jeremy? Oh, Jeremy showing me so much love. Thank you, Jeremy, donating $20. Every time Netta lies, Netta gives a new bump boil. Ooh, and you know that shit is gross. Ooh, that shit is gross. Oh my goodness. And y'all sit up there and watch her eat. I couldn't do it. Honey, give me some nausea pills. I can't do it. Now, I just cannot stand it. And it's nothing against Netta, but it's like all the, like, don't you know, pictures and videos of a lot of bumps and clutter of bumps together. That shit freaks me out. It makes me cringe. Okay. I cannot stand it. I cannot stand videos of like a boy or somebody busting a pimple and all that shit oozing out. That makes me want to throw up. I cannot stand the look of it. Do you understand? So, honey, when you have an infection so bad in your face and all that stuff, Netta got, that's a bacteria infection. You know what I'm saying? That's not natural. That's bacteria infection. But bless her heart. So let's keep going.
And it is what it is. I keep talking until I get ready for these people and stuff till I get what I want, because y'all get what y'all want, so I'm gonna get what I want. And then people like, oh, Miss Netta just doing this for cloud and all that other stuff. And some of the stuff I do for cloud, okay, that's what they doing for me. Everybody feeding off of Miss Netta and Charles. Let me rephrase that. All the haters are feeding off me and Charles. Y'all see that. Y'all haters, y'all see it too. It ain't just y'all, it's the other haters too. So it's just not y'all haters that's on here, it's the other haters too. Everybody getting cloud off of us. So I'm like, why not? What?
Well, sit your ass down somewhere, Miss Netta. I mean, as simple as that. If we are feeding from you, all you got to do is sit down and do stuff right. Just sit down somewhere. Do your little skits and sit down. But Miss Netta, you constantly in drama. You're constantly disrespecting Black women. You're constantly dogging out, cussing people out. You're constantly in drama and mess. And then you want to sit there and act like you don't know what's going on. Bullshit. Honey, this is a clown circus. You're not going to I'm not going to treat you no differently just because you LGBT. No. I'm not doing that bias shit. No, I'm not. The same way I held Krishan Rock accountable, the same way I held Blueface Rock accountable, the same way I hold any other circus freaks accountable, I'm going to hold you that way. Was I not this talk about Krishan Rock and that carnival? Hell yeah. It's the same thing. You don't get no passes from me. Calling from Jackson, donating $2. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. Okay. Yeah. See, your gender and what you do in the bedroom, that's your business. That don't got nothing to do with me. Let's go.
I might as well go do it too. That's why I get on here and I boost y'all up and tell y'all, get all these people on here in my live and all that other stuff. And I say, I don't got nothing to tell y'all. And it is what it is. Because people do it to me. We got pictures on everybody's TikTok page. If you go on there, somebody got a picture or they got some story or something about Charles and Miss Netta.
Okay, time out. Okay, somebody says, I don't understand the hate. Do you really think it's hate, honestly, Miss Jackson? Do you think people wake up in the morning like, oh my goodness, I want to see Miss Netta hanging on a cross? Do you think people hate Miss Netta like the racists hate Black people? Do you think people hate Miss Netta like homophobics want to ban LGBT people from existing? Do you think people hate Miss Netta like the Nigerians banning LGBT? Do you really think they hate, or do you think, this is what I think, Miss Netta has propped herself up to be a gimmick on social media? She is a comic. She has a look about her that people talk about and laugh about. That is the only reason why she's here. If Miss Netta was gorgeous and pretty, nobody would be interested, and she would not get as much followers as she get. If Miss Netta was pretty, she would not be here. Part of her look is what have everybody talking. It's the pros and cons with everything. But to say hate, I really feel like that's fake outrage. It's far-fetched. Now people gonna talk. Hell yeah, people. That's what people do on social media. Once you volunteer and put yourself out here on display in the circus act. Now let's go. Come on.
On their storyline, but y'all sit up here thinking I'm a joke or whatever, and I'm not gonna tell y'all what's going on. Well, let me get on into it. I'm not gonna wait for the 10K or whatever. I got 75. I'm cool with that. Y'all want to come on? Y'all come on. I just didn't want nobody to get on here and don't hear the beginning and hear the middle and take and run with the middle.
All right. They said the pretty transsexuals don't like Miss Netta because she has a man. Well, Miss Jackson, I have no idea the pretty transsexuals you're talking about. I would think the pretty transsexuals, Miss Netta doesn't even exist in their orbit. The pretty transsexuals don't even know who Miss Netta is. The pretty transsexuals are not invested in this foolishness. Do you understand? So when you say the pretty transsexuals, I'm going to need some names because I don't know no pretty transsexual that is invested in this gossip, invested in Miss Netta. They're not. They're living in their privileged, shallow world of themselves. And pretty transsexuals are very self-centered, sweetheart. They don't have time to hate on nobody. It's just them, them, them. They're not trying to be in Hollywood or seen. They're trying to live their lavish life behind closed doors and nobody clocking their tea. Those are what pretty transsexuals are doing. Now, are you talking? I don't know what else you're talking about. So you gonna put some names on it. You gonna have to put some names on that.
That's what I'm trying to avoid from happening. Because that's a lot of my lives is what going, just like when I was cussing everybody out for the Memorial Day and all that other stuff and cussing everybody, and y'all talking about, yeah, Miss Netta got on here cussing everybody out. But no, y'all didn't get the part at the end of the live. I gave away $100. Then I got on here all week was giving away hundreds of dollars. Nobody recorded nothing.
Miss Netta, what do you want a pat on your back for giving them $100? So you giving them $100 was a genuine, because when you give from your heart, you don't need nobody to scream it from the rooftop. When you give from the bottom, that's remind me of people that go downtown and they give to the homeless people and they want to videotape that shit and they want to get likes and views from it. When you give from your heart, it don't matter who sees it. It don't matter who knows about it. You are here for the mess. Please stop acting coy like you don't know what's going on in this messy gossip group that you're in, that you volunteer in. You volunteer in this mess. You constantly volunteer in the bullshit. You constantly do it.
None of that got recorded. But all that other
and
stuff.
Can we please get to the BET Awards? Because I'm getting bored. Can we please get to the BET Awards? That's all we came here to hear about the BET. And you want to spin the block. You want to go up, down the street. You want to run to the corner store. Can you please just tell the story? Oh, no, we got to wait till the queen get 10,000. Till the queen get 10,000, honey. She's on her throne and she's feeling it. And you wonder why people may feel some type of way. People don't like conceited people. People don't like cocky people. So, of course, you're going to have a more targeted, especially with that type of attitude.
Record. I see some of y'all leaving and stuff because y'all don't want to be here, and that's fine. I thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. Just if y'all not in here, y'all ain't in here for me, y'all get up out of here, because this is not the nosy room today. But I'm going to give you some information that you've been wanting, okay? So, freaking. But first of all, let me start by telling y'all that ever since the month of March, we had got a new publisher.
All right, she's gonna go into it, but Van, let me address you. Van says, my point is that transgender women who are supposed to be so much better looking than Miss Netta get called men with eggplants, and no straight women will date men who date them. Okay, your point. Okay, certain women don't want to date any man that's been with a transgender woman. That is their damn preference. Some women don't ever want to date a man that's been with another man. Some women may not want to date a man that's been with a white woman. Everybody got their goddamn preference. I don't care about that. I'm not one of those that's trying to force or something on everybody. Do what you do. Just don't force that shit on me. You know, and I don't know. What's your whole thing about this pretty and ugly shit? I don't know. You know, I don't get it, but let's go.
Hired a new publisher. So this publisher told us that we were going to be on the beat. Well, no, excuse me. Okay, let me rephrase that, because that was a misconception of everything too. I never said I was going on the BET Award. I might have said in a couple of videos or whatever, but I didn't mean to say that. We was going to be on the red carpet.
Hold on, girl. Stop your lies. Stop. Did she just say she never said she was going to be at the BET Awards? I know you're not going to sit up here in that Gucci, and sit up here and lie in our face. Well, I ain't never say I was gonna be at the BET Award. Bitch, just own up to it. Take accountability. Girl, you see why motherfuckers talk about your ass. You see why they do it?
Y'all can say that y'all know somebody personally that's been on the BET Awards. I don't know. But if you don't, you do today. You do today, okay? That's all I gotta say. I don't know how it's gonna be taken out, but I know y'all will be seeing me and Charles get out of whatever vehicle my manager put us in, baby. And you know it's gonna be the BET Awards. So if y'all think that and Charles been looking good and stunning in the bomb, what about that? What y'all think? How y'all think we gonna present ourselves in LA at the BET Awards? It's gonna be gagging. It's gonna have y'all gagging. We gonna have y'all gagging.
So are y'all seeing what Miss Hillary said that happened at the BET Awards with Big Joe and Radio? I met Bill Cosby and Raphael from the Ninja Turtles. I mean Joe, Netta, and Charles. Well, allegedly, according to Miss Hillary, well, everybody knows I broke the story that Joe, Netta Robinson, and Charles were both denied access to the blue carpet and the actual BET Awards show.
And some of y'all might throw up y'all hands and congratulate us, and some of y'all might not. It really don't matter. But we are the hottest couple in the United States.
Well, allegedly.
All right, there is a commercial. There's a commercial. See, Van, see what you start? Now, we wasn't even on this. This conversation was really about Miss Netta Van, and she's a transgender. She came up here talking about this transgender women shit. Now, other people talking about that shit. Stop starting shit. That shit starters.
I was told that they were giving an email stating that they were invited to the BET Awards. Y'all know how them people get on the thing and say you can win $750 and you did stuff like that, and you really don't win. So basically, it was one of them. It was one of them damn emails. And you know, them being not so fast, they believed that email and they just thought that they was finna go down there to the BET Awards. Well, honey, they was access deniable. And according to Miss Hillary, states that Joe Netta Robinson was highly irate and erratic and very upset that he was not allowed onto the blue carpet and the award show. So he was detained, y'all. Detained! Then people took him to a whole nother room and was asking him questions and this, that, and the third. Honey, it's a mess. You know, they should just stay at home. They should just stay up in that blow up.
All right. Somebody said, notice how only gay, trans men, women tear down Netta. Charles down on every video. I don't know. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? Notice how only the LGBT community, they tear each other down. Is that what you're trying to say? I mean, shit, people can say the same thing about black community. Don't black folks talk about other black folks? Don't Charles and White talk about black folks? We had Columbus Short talked about black women earlier today. We constantly have black people talk about our own black people in the community. I mean, shit. I mean, that's just what they do. And the LGBT, it ain't no exception. They do the same shit. Ain't nothing different.
Tub and just called it a day. It ain't that serious. Honey, it seems the icons wasn't iconic.
BET Award. Red carpet is all I can do. And y'all know when they get Miss Netta, they wipe all that stuff down. Miss Netta becomes, you know, a lot of y'all TikTok people finna flip out. And I know y'all finna flip out, y'all finna screen record, y'all finna do and say what all y'all gonna say, but baby, you can say whatever you want to, baby, because guess what? At the end of the day, Miss Netta and Charles, we love you. We love you. But on the 28th, the 29th, and the 30th of June, me and Charles will be at the BET Awards. Yes, we will. We will. Those of y'all that don't know what we're going to be doing there, I don't know either, but we're going to be there. We're going to walk red carpet. I don't know if they're going to let me announce the winner of, you know, a nominees. I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know if they're going to let me sing my one little song. I don't know that. Only thing I know for right now, we're gonna walk the red carpet. So y'all be watching out for Miss Netta and Charles. Like I told y'all, baby, 2024 is gonna be lit for Miss Netta and Charles. And BET Award, baby. I don't know if any of y'all can say that y'all know somebody personally that's been on the BET Awards. I don't know. But if you don't, you do today. You do today, okay? That's all I gotta say. I don't know how it's gonna be taken out, but I know y'all will be seeing me and Charles get out of whatever vehicle my manager put us in, baby, and you know it's gonna be the BET Awards. So if y'all think that and Charles been looking good and stunning and the bomb, what about that? What y'all think? How y'all think we gonna present ourselves in LA at the BET Awards? It's gonna be.
She kept talking about the BET Awards, the BET. Every video is a BET Awards. So for her to sit there in that goddamn car with that goddamn Gucci shirt on, talking about something. I know she hot up in that damn car. I hope she got the AC on. Shit. Stop lying.
We were going to be on the beat. What? No, excuse me. Okay, let me rephrase that because that was a misconception of everything too. I never said I was going on the BET Award. I might have said in a couple of videos or whatever, but I didn't mean to say that. We were
going. Did you hear that? I might have said it, but I didn't mean to say that. So what you say is not what you mean? Come on now, you hitting on 50 years old. You got to be held accountable. You a whole wife out here. She said I may have said that, but that's not what I mean. How in the hell do we supposed to know the difference from what you saying and what you mean, girl?
On the red carpet. That was it. I was not interested in going inside of the BET Award.
Liar! You're such a liar. She said I was not interested as if she had a choice. As if I was not interested in going to the BET. Do y'all believe that bullshit? Press 1 if you believe she didn't want to go into the BET Awards. Press 3 if you feel like she wanted to go on the BET Awards. She said, I was not interested in going into the BET Awards. What type of lie is that? And I guess y'all hardcore fans gonna eat it up.
To do the red carpet event thing and just end it and leave it or whatever. But anyway, so the month of March, that's what we found out. No, that's not true. I say the month of.
Girl, she can't get the lies right. She can, and you wonder why Miss Hillary stay going off. You wonder why Miss Hillary stay going off. And they just let y'all know they talk about each other. Miss Netta calls Hillary a man, so they go off on each other. Hell.
May. The month of May is when we found out, was told to us that we was going and be on the red carpet. So me and Charles had a honeymoon trip. We was going to the DR for our honeymoon. We had already bought our tickets and everything. So once that was told to us, we went and canceled that trip, got our money back, and we decided to go and we was going to be on the red carpet. That was told to us in May by our manager, got the information from the publisher. Published, okay? So the published name is Roy. That's the only thing I know about Roy. So as Charles' birthday got to approach, it was told to us that they was going to provide Charles a birthday party in I think it was in St. Louis. I forgot what it was, but anyway, Charles' birthday party supposed to be in St. Louis. Okay, they was like, the publisher was gonna do all of this. He was gonna provide for the party.
Girl, I don't know who worse, her or Shamar. Bitch, I'm sorry. Miss Netta and Shamar, ain't they on the same level? We can argue in the comments. I want to know. Y'all know that Shamar person, the one that got a dip in his hip. Okay, and he homeless off and on, but he's very popular. He's very popular. Would you say that Shamar and Miss Netta, they on the same wavelength, right? Press 1 if they on the same wavelength. Press 5 if you feel like one is higher than the other. And shit, since y'all call it, I mean, I don't know. Is Shamar, is he trans too? I mean, I don't know. Is he non-binary? He does wear wigs. He does wear fingernails. Shit, I don't know, girl. I don't know who's who until they say something. Shit, I don't know. Let's go.
pay for our flights and all that other stuff. And then after that, things had changed, and it was like, no, they weren't going to be able to pay for all of that, but they'll be able to give him the party. So I said, well, okay, well, we're not going. I said, because first of all, we stay here in Alabama. Y'all want to know about the BET Award, but I'm getting up to it. I'm getting up to the BET Award.
Girl, how she explaining this, it reminds me of Shamar. He cannot do it straightforward. He goes in and out. It's just like, what the hell is going on? But people like Shamar, people like Miss Netta because they laugh at them. It's entertaining. They find these people very interesting because these individuals, they're not the standard, people that are the standard are boring, but these individuals in the Black community, they stick out and they come across very interesting shit.
Y'all just listen, sit down there and listen, because this is a story and it's going to be a while. This is what y'all wanted to hear, so this is what I'm going to give y'all. I'm going to give y'all the whole story. I'm not going to give you the sugarfoot part of the story. I'm going to give you the whole story and work my way up to it, okay? But anyway, we supposed to have Charles' party in, I think it was in Texas. And when they told us we were going to fund it, I said, I'm not funding that, because first of all, we already going to having a party somewhere that we ain't going to have no friends and no relatives in. I said, if that's the case, if we're going to do it, I do it here in Alabama where our friends and family members can come. So anyway, that happened. I paid for the whole party for Charles here in our hometown in Alabama. So, okay, after that went through, it was told to me, and if y'all watched me and seen it, y'all would have seen that it was told to me that I was going to have 2 birthday parties. I was going to have a birthday party in LA on Saturday, and Sunday I was going to have a birthday party in Arlington, Texas, at his restaurant, the published restaurant in Texas. That's what I was going to have my second party at, the all blue. So anyway, the all-white party didn't happen. So I'm like, okay, well, it's fine. We don't got to go to LA to have no all-white party. I just wanted one birthday party anyway. So anyway, we wound up going to his restaurant in Arlington, Texas to have my birthday party. Okay, we had that birthday party, and it ended. It was one, whatever. He was all right, but he wasn't all that. But anyway, after the fact, so I'm telling my manager, like, hey, I was like, what is going on with the BET award, the red carpet? So he was telling me that Roy was getting back to him and he was going to let him know, and this and that and that and this and all that other crap that was going wrong. And here it is. It's in
All right, let's stop this. They said no because Shamar identifies as a man. Well, I call Miss Netta a she and a her. But Miss Netta said on numerous times that she identifies as a man. So I don't understand that one. They both identify as that. It says, I never heard him disrespecting Black women. Well, I don't know. I don't follow Shamar Moore. I was thinking about, Shamar Moore. I was thinking about following Shamar just because I follow Miss Netta. And I think Miss Netta and Shamar, I think they're in the same type of group. To me, I feel like shit. If you find Miss Netta entertaining, you're going to find Shamar entertaining. I think they go hand in hand. I think it's a part of the LGBT package, shit. But let's go.
It's the beginning of June. So I'm like, okay, because it's getting close and we need to know, if we need to go here or we need to do this or do that or whatever the fact may be. And he just said, Roy contacting us. He trying to get everything paid for y'all, where y'all don't have to spend any money. And that's what the holdup is and all that. So I was like, it don't matter. I was like, because we got to buy our tickets or whatever. I was like, we buy our own tickets. We don't need nobody to fund us to do nothing. We got our own money. We can do whatever we want to do because we got our own money. So anyway, so he said, just hold off on that. We're going to hold off on that a last minute thing just in case if that's the last minute and that's what you got to do. So I said, okay. So he studied, supposed to be talking to the man. And so the man supposed to have surgery.
Can we please get the likes up for the man's surgery? Okay, I'm going to be like Miss Netta. We only got 800 people up here close, and we only got 300 people. Come on now, I see y'all watching. Can y'all please like the video? Like the video. Come on, like the video. We got other people to talk about. Tasha K is dragging TS Madison. Y'all got to hear that, okay? Who else? Armon and Claudia, they cleared the air. TGIF is canceled. Ain't no more. And we saw that coming, right? We saw it coming. and be clear about it. Make it make sense. He was the first one that told everybody it was canceled because Make It Make Sense. He got the insight. But honey, when Make It Make Sense said that, didn't Armon get mad? They say, girl, ooh wee, honey, pride come before the fall. Y'all got so much pride. Let's get the lights up.
After he had the surgery, I don't know if his memory got fucked up or he got lost or whatever. It was like a total. It was just everything was just off track from right then, and that was like the almost the week before us going to the BET Award. So I'm like, okay, so what is Roy talking about? Is he talking about us still coming or not? I said, because if we're not going, fine. We don't have to go. It's not a big deal. We didn't want to go. We didn't want to waste no money. So he said, well, Miss Netta, he said, this is my manager speaking. He said, Miss Netta, he said, we're going to go ahead and go along with this trip, and we're going to do the trip or whatever as planned. So I'm like, okay. So after that, Roy texted him and told him everything is still in place. So he said, okay. So after that, we bought our plane tickets and stuff, and we went to LA. So the night that we got to LA, we supposed to have went to Carly B and Sexy Red concert in LA. That was Friday night. So when we get there, hair and makeup supposed to start at 6. And my manager kept saying, hey, y'all just wait there till the hair and makeup come and all this and all that. So we just sit at the hotel all that day. And then 6 o'clock came, no hair and makeup. I couldn't get in touch with my manager because he was I don't know why I couldn't get in contact with him. But
Okay, let me ask a question. Now, she says this, all right? She says the reason, she says she could pay for her own money, out of her pocket to go to the BET Awards. She says she has money. But then she says she was not interested in going in the BET Awards. So which one is it? It just sounds like a whole bunch of contradiction. Did you guys hear when she says she has money? She can buy her own BET Award, but she wanted to go. But then earlier, she said she didn't want to go inside the BET Awards. But yeah, every other video, it was her bragging about the BET Awards. But she says you can't take that for her being honest because she didn't mean what she said. This is a whole bunch of fuckery, okay?
Get into contact with him, and this was Friday night. So after that, I'm like, okay. So we didn't go to the Carly Red's concert and Carly B concert. We didn't go. So I said, okay. So that Saturday morning came. So I'm like, okay. So we had breakfast, and y'all sitting the breakfast. I had said, well, y'all, the red carpet thing just don't look like it's really gonna happen to me. I don't know. I just let y'all know or whatever. Those people that watches me and watches my live, I did make that statement.
Okay, Van, you're gonna have to stop. Van, trans. Stop trying to hijack the conversation. You're trying to make a transgender and a woman war in these comments. And can we just keep it on, Miss Netta? Okay. Please stop trying to hijack the conversation.
And also, later on in the breakfast, Charles was like, I don't care about it. We don't go, or whatever. I was just like, well, I don't know. I was like, but so what we're going to do, we're not going to sit at this hotel all day and not do nothing, just sit here in LA. I said, so we going to make some plans or whatever. So we made plans, and our plans was that we decided to go and take a tour around LA. That's what y'all seen us on the live, taking the tour to Beverly Hills and all that other stuff. And then after we got through with the tour, we went to Pink's Hot Dog to go eat Pink's Hot Dog. And I was like, okay, hot dog with bacon and all this other stuff.
Why is she telling us all this? Just tell us what happened with the BET and arrest and detain. And that's why we know something is up. Because ain't no way after that BET, after she got rejected, she didn't get on live. You would think if everything went well at the BET, we know she wanted to go live to take pictures with all these celebrities, which she did not do. And then after, when she got to the hotel, she would have went live and talked about how much fun she had, talk about the celebrities that she had met. The next day, you would have seen her getting on airports, talking about it and everything. But honey, the truth of the matter is she was depressed. She was sad and she was depressed. And now she's up here trying to save face and saying all these lies. She's been talking for 20 minutes about bullshit. She ain't been talking about a goddamn thing. Nothing at all. She talking about some hot dogs. We don't give a damn about no hot dog. What happened with the detain and arrest? How they get that?
I want one of those. I want to try it. So we went there. We did a video and everything there. So that came. So now this is Saturday. So I haven't talked to my manager all day because he's been flying. So because he's on his way to LA. So he called me while he was on his layover and told me that Roy had told him that everything was still intact. They were gonna rent a Bentley for us to come and pick us up from the hotel to take us to the red carpet. He told us just be ready. I said, okay, so we'll be ready. So we got through with doing all that stuff and traveling and
time out. Here we go with the bullshit. Van Tran, if you don't stop trying to hijack the conversation and make it a war, this ain't no war. And I understand you team Netta. And I understand that Miss Netta, she has issues with women. They tell me that Miss Netta, she get on her platform and she drag women and she say women are jealous of her. So please, let's not make that over here. Okay. We're talking about Miss Netta being arrested at the BET Awards, and this is what y'all talking about, Van, I have heard you not say anything about Miss Netta being detained or arrested at the BET Awards. You are trying to hijack the conversation and make it your own. And I don't appreciate that shit. I feel like it's right damn disrespectful. It is very disrespectful. You're trying to make your own and push your own agenda. Now, this person responding to Van, Thomas, I agree. No men are claiming trans, but let's clear that shit up. Let's clear that shit up. Because be sweet, you're wrong. Back in the day, before I transitioned, I interviewed transgender women and their boyfriend. I interviewed transgender women and their boyfriends on my goddamn platform. So let's stop pushing that shit. Do y'all really want me to go back into the LGBT to start doing some interviews to showing the world what's going on? I don't want to. Like I said, I haven't been over there in decade. But a decade ago, I was doing interviews with transgender women and their boyfriends. So let's stop that bullshit. Okay. So she said women are not fish. And I already said we don't use that terminology on here. Now other platforms do, but I don't, because I respect women. I respect, you already said you don't like the goddamn word and name, so hell. Second, Joe ain't transsexual. No. What have Joe had a sex change? Is Joe a transgender? I'm not going to put that on anybody. I think it's wrong to force a label on someone. Netta says she does not identify with that. Maybe she don't even believe in that shit. Did you ever think that maybe she just feminine and whatever, but maybe she don't even believe in transgenderism? You know, maybe she feel like, nah, God made you who you is. You know, I don't know. I don't know Netta's belief, but I think it's wrong to push some shit on somebody, especially when they haven't came out and confirmed it themselves. She never confirmed that shit, and y'all keep on pushing that on her. Like I said, I don't call her no trans nothing. I refer to her as she and all that shit because she said her name is Miss Netta, and that's her character. So that's what I do, but I'm not going to force nothing on nobody. So Joe and Charles are a gay man couple. Why trans hating on a gay male couple? Okay, here we go with that shit. Okay, why are trans hating on a gay couple? I'm not getting your logic. Straight men have dragged and talked shit about Netta. Women have talked shit about Netta. Gay men have talked shit about Netta. Lesbians talk shit about Netta. Everybody talks shit about Netta. You know why? Because she's a public figure and she's very popular and she does comics. She does pranks. So why are you just sticking out and just saying, okay, a trans person have something against Miss Netta? Trans people are just like any goddamn body. I mean, I don't know. Do you have this idea that, these individuals, they supposed to ride for each other? Do your ass ride for your community? Do you ride for every sisterhood? Do you ride for every black person? No, you do not. Stop putting these false expectations on different groups. That's just unrealistic. Shit, people gonna talk. Trans, gay, whatever. It don't matter. It don't matter. They gonna talk. Everybody is an individual. Nobody is a damn monolith. Nobody. So let's keep on moving on.
And with the,
And
tours and all.
please, let's get the likes up, y'all. Ooh, y'all make my stomach hurt. Let's get the likes up.
Stuff. So we came back to the hotel and we was tired, so we lay down in bed. We got ready to go to sleep. So my man,
here we go with this shit, y'all. Y'all wanna hijack the conversation on this trans women and women shit. Why do y'all want to do that? Do y'all just want to have a panel? Do y'all want me to just get some women and some transgender women on a panel and y'all can just duke it out? Is that what y'all want to do? Huh? Press 10 if that's what you want to do. You want me to get 3 women and 3 transgenders and y'all can just talk amongst each other. Girl, that's so messy. That is so messy. Maybe y'all should just, I don't know, girl. Child, but what did that got to do with Miss Netta getting arrested? Okay, what did that got to do? Ooh, girl, I tell y'all, it's a lot.
And he was like, Miss Netta, what are y'all doing? I said, we laying in the bed going to sleep. He said, y'all want to go out? I said, no, we're not going out because, we supposed to went out last night and we didn't go out. This right here was the pre-BET party we supposed to be going to. And I said, we're not going out. I said, no, we don't feel like it. We're not going. So we go. I said, so if everything's still good for in the morning for this, for the hair and makeup. He said, yes. I said, so we'll talk to you and we'll see you in the morning. So he said, hair and makeup will be there. Hair will be at 9, makeup will be there at 10. And this is the day of the BET Award. So now I'm getting up to it. It's okay. So the day of the morning of the BET Award, my man.
Got it. Okay, Miss Sweet says, I wasn't talking about you, Miss Gigi. No, I know you wasn't talking about me. Let me tell you, I'm never going to bring out my man on social media, even if I was not trans. If I was biologically female, I would never bring my mate or my man out here on social media because when you do that, you're going to put yourself up for criticism. I'm very private. I'm more conservative. If I do bring a man out here, most likely it's probably going to be for goddamn views and shit. But why would you want people in your business and you already know how the world is? But each his own. But I was saying it that I have interviewed transgender women before I even publicly came out as trans. I interviewed transgender women with their boyfriends on my panel. So the whole notion in the story that trans girls, their boyfriends are ashamed of them or they're not out here, that is false. I just saw, do you guys know this girl named Hope Gazelle? She just got married to her man and she's an advocate. I might pull her ass up here. I don't know how she'll feel about being on this panel because, this group, it's a rocky group. But yeah, transgender girls, they're getting married and shit. It's their business. It's not going to be up. Well, I don't think it should be up for the gossip forums. I think it's going to be messy. If you put your business in gossip shit, they're going to talk about you. What they're going to say. But let's keep going.
Called me. He said, I asked him, I said, have you talked to Roy? He said, no, I have not talked to Roy. I said, so what are we going to do? I said, if we still going to the BET, we're going to walk the red carpet or what are we doing? And he was just like, keep everything in plan. Just go with everything in plan like we supposed to be doing. And we're not going to stop doing anything. We just going to continue doing what we got going on or whatever. So I said, okay, so I got my hair done and my makeup done. And y'all, I went live. And yes, I was live. And at that point in time, I kept saying, like, to the girls and stuff, I don't know if y'all was hearing all that. I kept saying, like, it's not going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. He ain't got in touch with Roy. He been calling Roy. He been texting Roy. Roy ain't responding. Roy ain't calling back. I just said, okay, it's not going to happen. I was over it. So the girls and stuff, they was doing the hair and makeup. I'm like, you know, they got filler sheets and all that stuff, and y'all go there. Somebody gonna let y'all go in and all this and all that. I was like, it's not really the point that I want to go in. I said, I just want to walk the red carpet, because I could just go walk the red carpet and come back to the hotel and be done, you know. So
Miss Netta, you know damn well they're just not gonna let anybody walk the red carpet. Did she honestly think that she was going to be able to walk the red carpet even if she didn't get in? What sense does that make? And why isn't her man telling her that don't even make sense? How are you walking the red carpet, but you want to sit in a seat filler, or that's even up for debate? That does not make sense. But you know what? Miss Netta, she's so conceited. She thinks she's all that in a bag of chips, that once they see Miss Netta, they're going to roll out the red carpet and they're going to all praise Miss Netta, because she have told us plenty of times she got money. She's all that. Do you see her followers? See, people like this, their numbers validate who they are. Money and numbers validate who they are. And that's sad. And that's why she felt like, hey, if I go up there, they're going to roll out. And she feels so entitled because of money and likes and attention. And it don't have shit to do with a transgender, because I don't see people as in their gender or their sexuality. I'm not going to judge you or give you a pass or dislike your ass because you're transgender or because you like another man. I'm going to always judge you based on your character and who you are. I know people do it, but I ain't one of them. I'm not one of them.
by that being said, so we just kept it on going with the plan. So when it was time to get ready to go, because the red carpet's supposed to start it at 11 and it's supposed to end it at 4. So it was about 1 o'clock when we started. I think it was 12. It's supposed to start at 12. Or maybe 2. I forgot. Whatever it was, we was going to the red carpet. So we was ready with hair and makeup and everything. So I said, so what do you want to do, Carlos? And Carlos like, well, I don't know. I just guess we just gonna go there anyway. I said, so we just gonna go there anyway and do what? He was like, we go there anyway. Okay, red carpet started at 2. Okay, so I said we go there anyway, and so anyways,
girl, yeah, she know it don't make no sense. You bombarded the BET Awards. Miss Hillary was right about you. You were not invited. You were not invited. You bombarded yourself in there and you tried to feel entitled to hit the red carpet. Press 1 if Miss Netta was invited. Press 5 if she was never invited. She was never invited at the BET Awards.
text or whatever and threw me off. But anyway, so that happened. So we get in the lobby. We get there to the hotel that they go out for the BET Awards, and so we get there in the lobby. So everybody coming to us and everybody want to take pictures of us and all this and all that. And we was taking pictures and all that other stuff in the lobby. My manager was still trying to contact Roy. You know, Roy still was not responding and stuff. And I'm just like, okay, so what is going on? So the whole time I kept asking, what is going on? So, you know, I'm over the BET Award. I didn't want to go in the BET Award. So after the time ended for the red carpet, I'm done. I'm like, okay, I'm. This is what I wanted, that I came here to do, and this is not what I got a chance to do. So at this point, I'm ready to go. So this guy came to us and he was telling us, he said, hey, he was like, I know y'all situation. He's like, I'm going to get y'all some passes and stuff to go into the BET Awards. So I'm like, that's what he told Charles. So Charles told me about it. I'm like, so how much he talking about he won't? And Charles like, he said it was free. I said,
you see, she's willing to do anything to get at the BET Awards. Now, Miss Netta, you should have more integrity than that. If they did not invite you to the BET Awards, I would think that you would have enough self-respect and self-dignity to say, you know what, this don't feel right. You know, Roy, this whole thing feels off. It feels forced. But then again, she don't give a fuck about forcing shit on people. Okay, that's what that's what they do. They force and they're the man and they feel entitled till they get what they want. Okay, girl, when Roy would have did, girl, that one time when I got a Irkland, that Roy was on some bullshit. And first of all, I'm going to have to see some messages from BET. I'm going to have to be official. I want to know who invited me. I'm going to have to talk to the people who invited me. I'm going to want to know, okay, so y'all going to provide wardrobe for me. Okay, what is expected? Who's going to ask the questions? Where I'm going to go? But she was just wanting to get to the BET Awards to sock it to y'all. I feel like this was about her haters. She likes to go back and forth with her haters. She makes her and her haters like a sitcom, if you will. So people look forward to Miss Hillary going back and forth. People look forward of her going back with these people. It's a goddamn TV show. It's a circus act, okay? And that's just what it is. And I feel like she just wanted to get to the BET so she can sock it to them haters. So she can say, see, bitch, I am verified. See, bitch, I am validated. Because she said, y'all don't even know anybody that will walk a BET Awards, but you know one now. It got really to her head, and it's still in her head. She still got the numbers. She still got the money. But some of us, we don't give a damn about how much money y'all got or how much followers you got. That don't mean shit to us, okay? We popping in real life. Before all this shit, we was popping. We know what it is. So, but for certain people, you know, they see that and they get all crazy about it. But I feel like a lot of people watch her. She is very interesting. She's entertaining. She reminds me of Shamar. Shamar, when he talks, people likes him. He's very interested. And I think I'm going to start covering him too, because he always with some shit. And I think y'all probably like it, to be honest with you. Okay, let's go.
Oh boy, I said, come on, let's go sit down and have us some drink. I said, that's a scam. We don't got time for that. So we went up to the bar. We went to the bar. And this is
okay, Karma, are you a troll? This your second time saying it. I mean, I seen it first time and I gave you a pass. Now you saying it again. People want to talk about Miss Netta. Do you not see the votes? The votes went 47% for Miss Netta BET Awards. And no, I'm not getting mad. Shit, that's just how I do my commentary. I'm very passionate.
drinks came in at. I didn't have my purse. I left at the hotel. I didn't bring purses and all that stuff. I was dressed to kill, if you understand me. I don't care what y'all got to say or whatever. I ain't going to see y'all coming, so it don't matter. I was dressed to kill. I thought I was. So I didn't bring no purse with me. So I was like, so Charles had his phone, and Charles had Google Pay. So Charles asked the bartender, do they accept Google Pay? And the bartender said, yes, we accept Google Pay. So I ordered.
All right, they say it's rolling weight. Shit, I guess he's a part of the circus too. I never feature these people. But hell, if y'all want to talk about them, let's talk about them. Yeah, I add Rolling Way. I add Saucy Santana. Who else are we inviting to the damn circus? And just to let y'all know, I just created a Facebook page. Yup. Check me out. It's called GG Sweets. I created a Facebook page just now. Girl, do you know that video with me and TS Madison? It went on Facebook and it got viral. I said, well, damn, I'm not even on Facebook. I need to get my ass on Facebook. So follow me, especially me, all my real supporters, my Facebook followers at the Sweet GG Sweets on Facebook. You guys know on the Instagram, that TheMessySweetSpot on Instagram. And on TikTok, TheMessySweetSpot. Yeah. All right, so let's get back to the commentary. Come on, Netta.
Charles ordered a drink. Charles gave the man the phone to do the Google Pay. Boom, it went through. We got our drink. We went and sat down. So I don't know what everybody's talking. We was begging for drinks or whatever. So we went out drink and sit down. So the guy came back to us that was talking about he was gonna get
King, don't do that. Who is this white woman? You know who it is. You know that's me, King. King, you know that's me. Stop playing, King. That's me, Kane. Okay, that's GG, Kane. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Okay? Now let's stick to Miss Netta. Okay?
passes, and he was like, hey, I'm gonna have some drinks sent to y'all table or whatever. And he was like, he like had some drinks sent to y'all table and whatever. And I was like, well, what are you having to send to the table? And he's like, just some regular drink. He said something with some coconut in it. I said, we don't drink that or whatever. We can buy our own drinks. You know, we don't need no drinks. Nobody to buy our drink. So he's like, well, what do y'all want to drink? I said, well, I can get a margarita. And Charles, I forgot he got a margarita too with Jose Cuervo. And so he brought that over to the table. So we was drinking that. So the guy leaves from the table again. And so we just still sitting there at the table drinking our drink. Everybody's still coming up, taking pictures and all that. Y'all see them all over social media. So we got a lot of pictures. Everybody was taking pictures and all that other stuff. So that. So after that, I told Carlos. Carlos said, I said, so what time the BET Award? What time do they start going in for the BET Awards? And Carlos said 5 o'clock. So I said, we'll stay here to 5 o'clock. And if nothing happens between 5 o'clock, then we're going to leave. But at that time, my feet were hurting with these shoes on. The dress was super tight. Y'all know y'all seen it, but the dress was super tight. Like, I'm just uncomfortable and I'll just be ready to go. So 5 o'clock hit. We get up from the bar. We walk out to the side, to the front. We get in our Uber and we leave and we go to the hotel. Now, anything else that was said that Hillary was saying about me being detained, going up to the door, acting the fool, drunk and all that other stuff, like some type of crazy monkey, being detained, that never happened. We never went to the BET door. We never went to the BET door. We never was out begging for drinks. None of the stuff that this thing on social media, this thing is on social media said is true about me and Charles at this BET Award. She's been fabricating whole stories, talking about Charles got probation, Charles don't supposed to be out of town, but we study out of town, going city to city, state to state, putting all of it on social media, but Charles is on probation. No, try it again. Look Rolandis Alexander up. He's not on no probation. He can go wherever he wants to. Then she had
Be sweet. You trying to make it about me? You have pretty brown chocolate skin tone. You didn't need that bright, almost white skin beige filter. Your brown natural. Listen, be sweet. If you go incognito, go cognito. Shit, I wanted to go full throttle. Okay. Does it matter? Do you really think I'm on here for a beauty pageant? I gotta ask this shit. Press 1 if you guys think that I care about beauty standards and I'm on here for a beauty pageant. Press 5 if you know I'm just with some messy ass gossip. I just like to entertain and I just want to talk about the gossip and be messy. I don't give a damn about them looks and shit. Okay? Listen, if I wanted to be and I cared about beauty, I would not be in a gossip. I honestly feel like gossip, being messy and being beautiful, it don't mix. It don't go together. I mean, you got a few people that can do it, like Tisa Tail. She's so beautiful, but she gossip like a motherfucker and she messy. But when I look at a beautiful girl, I'm like, I don't want to see beautiful girls being gossipy or being messy. Shit, stay in your lane. I don't think that goes together, trying to be beautiful and then being messy and gossip and shit, But that's just me. So let's go.
sent me some information saying that Hillary's real name is Hillary Walls. She's from Washington. She was in prison for fraud. She's in prison for fraud. She got this man this is the whole thing is all about. She said we stole her fame. Baby, we can steal nothing from you. How we steal something from you? Nothing. Okay, what it is, you is obsessed of Charles and I. Y'all might don't remember, but I was on live maybe a couple of weeks ago, and I got this telephone call on live, and it was Hillary calling my phone. Well, she done got my number, done looked up my number, calling my phone, talking, I want Charles, and I'm gonna get Charles. I'm like, what is it that everybody want about Charles? Like, really? Like, they all out there trying to get to me. Charles is not going anywhere. And I keep repeating this to y'all, keep repeating it. I don't care how y'all say the reaction that he gives when he doing skits and stuff. If y'all knew Charles, just like everybody here in the hometown knows Charles, y'all would know how Charles is.
But do you guys realize that when Miss Netta, when she does all this rant, that she feeds into the scenario. She feeds into it. Instead of just being the celebrity and just putting herself aside as something different, she want to go back and forth with the people that she feels that she's better than. The people in the comments, the people on the sidelines that's always talking. That's what gossipers, that's what they're going to do. They're going to talk about the popular people. She wants to go back and forth with them and argue. And see, this video, it ain't going to be nothing but add to more recipes for the gossip people to talk. They're going to take it, dissect it, and they're going to put it what they want to put in there. She keep adding energy to the bullshit, and she wonder why she's here. She's a part of it too. She can not respond. You know what's real and you know what's true, but she said, I want to tell my subscribers, I want to, girl, bye. Girl, bye. You are forever telling your subscribers. If that's the case, shit, you got several people talking about you. You're going to keep going back and forth to tell your subscribers. I think she likes it though. I really do. I think she gets a kick out of it.
Charles is a very shy person. He don't have much to say, and he ain't with the BS. So just because he get at the table and he looks at me, or he roll his eyes or whatever, that doesn't mean his feeling has changed about me, because we've been together 6 years going on 7. And then Hillary out there talking about we are not legally married. Just because the little man, they said the man that took all your money and all that other stuff left you.
Now, people are also saying, because Miss Netta, she ice skated around this topic. The rumor was that she put Miss Netta on the list and her ID says Joe. So therefore she couldn't get past something. I don't know how true it is. That is a rumor. She did not address it. Pretty much, she said that she never got to the BET Awards. Her manager gave her misinformation and it kept changing. And she never had access. She went home. She never had access to the BET Awards. All the shit that she was hyping up, it never happened. She never sat at the BET Awards. She never been to the red carpet of the BET Awards. She never hit the door at the BET Awards. So instead of just coming out here and just being accountable and say, y'all, my manager gave me misinformation. I really was excited about going to this BET Awards. Unfortunately, I didn't get to do. I'm so pissed off. I'm so mad. I'm so this. And that's what it was, But she doing this whole dance around and it's not even making sense. And you have to really listen closely to even understand half the shit she's saying, because she go in and out, left and right. She is so concerned and consumed with Miss Hillary is saying on that podcast. Miss Hillary this, Miss Hillary that. Miss Hillary always gonna keep your name in her mouth because it's her brand now. You guys are attached at the hip. I wouldn't have known of Miss Hillary if it wasn't for Miss Netta talking about her.
And didn't give you nothing or whatever does not mean that Charles is gonna leave me, baby. And coming to you is oh my God. Coming to you, that you look like you get Social Security, and then you put the Social Security lies on Miss Netta, the Social Security fraud, and this and that, and she receiving all this money. Then you could find out the information, found out that wasn't true. Then you come back talk about, yes, Miss Netta getting Social Security, but she's working up under Facebook under somebody else's name. It says Joe Robinson or Joe Knight on my page. Well, you can't turn on. Okay, I don't know what they're saying. But it says that, so why do I got to go through all of that with the dang on Social Security thing? Woman, no. You get Social Security. Then now you got people out there, well, Miss Netta used her Social Security check or whatever to go to the BET. Well, baby, bye. Baby, bye. But anyway,
and these are your elders. These are the elders of the LGBT community. This is what the young LGBT people have to look up to. This is the elder. As an elder, you're supposed to pave the way. You're supposed to show the way. You're supposed to set a principle standard. This is the elders. Okay? Y'all be too old out here in these streets. Too old.
what happened at the BET Award, y'all. I never was detained. And then she gonna tell me did you not get put in a little small room? No, I was at the bar sitting down the whole damn time, lady. No, come with your pictures. She don't got no pictures of me in no handcuffs that she done seen me in. She said, oh yeah, I'm gonna come with the proof. I'm gonna come with the proof. That's what I'm waiting on. That's what I'm waiting on. Because if you bring them pictures up with me in handcuffs, baby, I consider you sane, not insane. But other than that, you still insane to me, baby. You are still insane to Miss Netta. And will never be relevant to me in my life. And you will never amount to what. So there's one of my colleagues calling me because she told me I shouldn't have did this and I shouldn't go live. But I just feel like,
oh my God, this is what Miss Netta does. She always talking about she shouldn't do something and she end up doing it. That's what she does. She's a liar. She says one thing and do another all the time. But I do want to move it on to Miss Netta and TS Madison. So you guys know it got real heated this last week between TS Madison and Miss Netta. Well, let me tell you why. Can y'all please like the video? I'm tired of keep on asking y'all to like the video. I'm your girl Gigi XOXO, aka white woman. Since King gonna say who is this white woman? Okay, aka white face. Okay. Listen, if I'm gonna go cognito, I'm gonna go cognito. Okay, now leave me alone. Now, okay, I love it. I love it, honey. Can't nobody do what I do. Can't nobody do it like me. Okay. So anyway, you guys know TS Madison has a TV show on YouTube with Craig. Miss Netta, she comes up, hot topics. Craig, I guess he was roasting her like he would roast anybody else. People feel sorry for Miss Netta. I don't know why people feel. Okay, let's ask that question. Why do people feel sorry for Miss Netta? I mean, you guys roast a lot of people. You guys talk about everybody. But when it comes to Miss Netta, I guess people have a soft spot. Well, anyway, moving forward. He said a lot of jokes about her. Okay. And people were offended and they blamed T.S. Madison for allowing Craig to do it. And that was the narrative. You know, it was Craig. But then T.S. Madison, she came in with, oh, so you guys think that Miss Netta looked more like a woman than me. And then that took its own life form of its own. I don't know if it was Mr. Brown when he was doing a commentary, if he mentioned that. And then T.S. Madison harped on that, what he said. And then it just became something bigger than what it was. And then it was like, well, T.S. Madison jealous of her. T.S. Madison is transphobic because she allowed it. Oh my God. I really think that T.S. Madison should have never responded. I think she should have left the narrative that Craig, well, he was too harsh and left it alone. But I think when T.S. Madison, when she started replying to all those individuals and she got mad and she started replying to Miss Netta fan base, it made shit worse. T.S. Madison, she has no filter. And when she talks, it's so passionate. And it's a lot. It's a lot. So it ruffled so many people's feathers. And yeah. And Miss Netta was hurt by what T.S. Madison said. Now I'm going to make it clear. T.S. Madison want me to let you know, she got to make it clear. Nothing she said was directly towards Miss Netta. She didn't say, Miss Netta, you're ugly. She didn't say, Miss Netta, you're this and that. But she was responding to Miss Netta critics. And in that, she was comparing herself to Miss Netta, which was taking shots. People, feelings were still hurt. Okay. And you can. Let me see if I can make an example. Kathy, Kathy can't even come. Kathy can't sit on my same level. Do you see how ugly she is? Well, she ain't say that. Girl, I'm just gonna play the clip, okay? I'm gonna play the clip and you take it. Shit, y'all already been talking about it. Let's go.
XOXO girl, Miss I don't want to call her dead name.
Okay, and me and TS Madison, we squashed anything that was about to rise. Everything was cleared and squashed. So I want to clear that in the air. My name did get tagged in that shit. Okay. Everybody's like, damn, you transgender. Use a transgender. Use a transgender. God damn it. How I get in this shit? Leave me out of it. God damn it. Can y'all please leave me out of it? Okay, listen, I'll put a filter on for a reason. Okay. This is my shield. I'm an older woman. I'm 59 years old now. Thank you, King. Donated $20. Thank you so much. Don't forget, I just created a Facebook, y'all. It's called, what is it called? GG Sweets. Ooh, don't that sound like a sweet bakery? Okay, GG Sweets. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so let's get back on here. Where we at? Where we at? Come on, TS.
GG, yes, I asked. So you mean to tell me that you've looked at Netta and you've looked at me and I look exactly like a man to y'all? Okay, got it. Because if Netta is realness, none of them hoes, ain't none of them bitches in my space. Believe you me, when I sit in the rooms, ain't nobody talking about Netta, the rooms I sit in. Believe you me, bitch, when I'm going to frame my Grammy, bitch, ain't nobody talking about Miss Netta when I'm framing my Grammy. Bitch, when I motherfucking went down there, walked across the stage with RuPaul's Drag Race and grabbed that Emmy, bitch, because I'm on an Emmy award-winning television fucking show. Have you lost your fucking mind to think that I'm sitting there in a space worried about what Miss Netta?
Oh shit, y'all went in for me. Who defended me? Press 5. If you defended me out here in these damn streets, press goddamn 5. Thank y'all so much for defending me. Party crashers. And that's why I created a Facebook. I was like, goddamn, they talking about me in these these Facebook streets. You know, so I said, goddamn, I need a voice on this Facebook. Cause you know, I really don't be out here in these streets. I really don't. I keep to myself. But honey, now I'm in this YouTube gossip space, and honey, I'm getting tagged. I'm getting tagged.
Also doing over there frying chicken and eating steak? No, let them make their money. They not doing shit for me. I'm never losing my money. I'm never losing my motherfucking spot. Ain't no bitch gonna come in and topple me because, bitch, I've been in this shit over a decade. And if a bitch was supposed to do it, they'd have been did it. You ain't found one. I'm one of one, bitch. One of.
So she was responding to Netta fan base. They were in her comment section and they were pretty much telling her that Miss Netta is going to be the queen bee. You know, Miss Netta is the it girl. Okay. So TS Madison went off, and I told TS Madison, why would you ever do that? You are showing people that you care about what they say. You are giving people validation. When people talk shit about you and you come on here all mad and shit, you just give their ass validation. Bitches have talked about me, have put my pictures up and everything. And have y'all ever seen me come out here? Huh? Y'all was begging me, please respond to that hoe. Please. I said, honey, I shrugged my shoulders. I said, bitch, as if. But I do realize that people do want you to respond. So that's why I'm going to start responding. But usually that is not how I do things. But I feel like nowadays, you got to respond. People want you to respond. So now I'm going to start responding. But in the past, I would never respond. I just would never.
Ain't nobody took my spot yet, bitch. The fuck? My influence is global. GLO global, bitch.
Get them glow.
A million fucking views on TS Madison is solid.
All right. So we don't have to hear all that rant, but she kept ranting. TS Madison talked about how big she is, how much money she got, how much influence she is, and she would never be shaken or moved. And it was coming from the conversation of Miss Netta. So Miss Netta, this is her response to it.
Madison them story. T.S. Madison just really just I know y'all gonna screen record this, but if y'all look at the video, TS Madison just really disrespected Miss Netta real bad, you know. And I never once said nothing about TS Madison. My issue was with Craig, because Craig had a big issue with me. But I have learned.
Yeah, and I just felt that the narrative should have stuck with Miss Netta and Craig. Miss Netta and Craig. I think that TS Madison, she spoke on it too much and too soon, and when somebody said something about her, she jumped on it. And I just wish she would have just never just let that shit pass, because the whole thing was about Craig and Miss Netta. It really wasn't about TS. Only thing people said that TS Madison could have stopped it, but that's about it. Pay that shit no mind. But someone said, hey, Big Ange, I was confused with the face, girl. You were the first person I ever watched. I love you, Gigi. Our so-called G. Well, yeah, you was confused with the face, honey. Transition is transitioning, right? Listen, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. If I'm gonna transition, I'm gonna press my goddamn feet on the gas, and I ain't letting up. Okay. Transformers. Okay. You mighty muffin. Don't you know how the Power Rangers, how they transform on your ass? Bitch, that's what I was given. Motherfucking I transformed on your ass. You ain't gonna see me coming. You ain't gonna see me coming. You see? You know, everybody transition is different. Some people want to be the same. Some people don't. Okay. Let's go.
Let go. But TS Madison got on here and calling me all kinds of bitches and ugly and all that other stuff. And quote, she did. And I'm looking like, I said I liked the TS Madison. I had nothing against TS Madison. It was my fans that came and got TS Madison that TS Madison could not handle. And that sent TS Madison to a whole different, she just started bashing me. You know, that bitch and that fish, you know, I'm feeling like, oh my God, like, wow, like TS Madison, like, are you serious? I like you, you know, but obviously you brought it all out that you don't like me because
Hey, I'm Kayla.
All right. So this is what Miss Netta had to say about TS Madison. She felt hurt. And she said that she wants to look up to TS Madison. She says that she want to be on TS Madison level one day.
All kinds of bitches and hoes coming out of your mouth, and I never once disrespected TS Madison. I never call her no bitch. I never call her no he or her real name or none. I never did that. And I was like, when I seen the videos and she was attacking my fans. But she was attacking my fans, but she was talking about me. I was like, talk about them. If you don't talk about them, I talk about them because they the one coming at you. I didn't come at you. And I just felt disrespected, like, wow. Like, maybe you and Craig did get together and work this out or something. I don't understand. I don't know, you know, but Madison talked about me. Madison called me bitches and being ugly, and I mean, look at me and look at Miss Netta. You know, I don't just say myself like, oh, like, wow, like, that's what you think about Miss Netta?
So honestly, I think that what T.S. Madison and Craig said, other people have said. I just think that Miss Netta, she expected more from T.S. Madison. I think that people, they look at T.S. Madison and they put on this big stool where she is, that she's an advocate for the LGBT community, and they expect her to, I guess, see every LGBT person as, you know, protect them and love them because this is your community, like you're the head of the community. I guess that's what y'all have expectations for her. I'm assuming. I don't know. And it seemed like Ms. Netta was more hurt because it came from T.S. Madison. Because everybody called her everything that T.S. Madison said. It came from T.S. Madison, somebody that she looks up to, somebody that she likes, somebody that she adores, somebody that she identifies. She sees herself in T.S. Madison. When she looks at T.S. Madison, she sees herself in that. She says, I want to be on your level. I want to be just like you, T.S. Madison. So for her mentor and role model to say that, That's what hurt it, Miss Netta. That's what I think.
Liked it you? She never called me ugly.
All right, people say because she's an advocate, she can't read a bitch now. Some people have this idea that you can't. Some people feel like you shouldn't be saying certain words if you're an advocate. Some people feel like it's too confusing. How can you be an advocate one day and then you're cussing out people and you're using all these homophobic and transphobic slurs the next day? So people don't go for that. Then you have people that are her fans that's going to ride for her whatever because they are just loyal to TS Madison. And we all understand that. But I say all that to say this. TS Madison, she came out and she want to let everybody know. She says she feel bullied. Yes, she is the victim now. She says you have bullied me into not having any commentary or anything to do with my situation. Ain't that sad? Ain't they? They both got bullied. Netta got bullied. T.S. Madison got bullied. Everybody got bullied. Okay. She says because you all paint me as jealous, a hater, and transphobic. So she said she's going to step away from doing her commentary that she does on YouTube because she does not like the narrative that you guys are painting on her. And what do you guys think about T.S. Madison quitting? I don't think she should quit, but what do you guys think? Claudia's in the comment section. She said, trust me, girl, I can relate. I get blamed for everything. And look at Claudia. She ain't quitting. She keep going. And I think T.S. Madison, I think this is going to blow over for her. I think she's going to get back. We're going to see her back on YouTube in a minute. And I think she's going to do her commentary. I think she just in her feelings. And I don't know whenever she's going to get out them feelings, but I think she in her feelings. But comment, what do you guys think about T.S. Madison just saying that she's going to quit and she's not going to do it anymore? It says, bottom line, TS is hurt, Miss Netta. TS is a star. TS is not quitting. TS ain't going nowhere. All right. So a lot of people are saying she's not going nowhere. Van said TS doesn't realize that many of those people who hang around there. Woo, girl, hold up. Ooh, I feel a spell. Did somebody put a spell on me? Girl, ooh, all right. So let's go to TGIF. Armon was the first person that came out. And he says, I regret to inform you that TGIF has been canceled and would no longer be returning from its hiatus. I deeply appreciate the opportunity. And I just think that was so kind of Armon to say that. I think people are still looking forward to Armon going off and dragging people. But it seemed like he's taking a different approach. So this is what Claudia did yesterday. She did an interview and she addressed Armon Wiggins' roast and how Al was disgusted by it. Check this out.
Well, I didn't know what Armon's going to say. He didn't know what I was going to say. I'm going to hear it with y'all. And Armon asked Joyce, the head of programming, like, do you want to hear my roast before I do it? She's like, no, I'll hear it. Just, don't say the ex-wife's name on a platform, out of respect. And okay, cool. That's it. So when he went, I was like, oh my God, like what? But everything he was saying was true. But I didn't put a battery in his back. I didn't tell him what to say. Again, do you think Armon is going to let me manipulate him and tell him what to say? He came up with his own assessment. He's been there long enough. There's already been drama there. And he just told what he saw. And he's like, it's a roast. Like, it's a roast. People get very personal on roast. And what makes it gag worthy is if it's based on some sort of truth. Mm-hmm. So what he said was, they're a cloud chaser and some of the antics and the shenanigans and the words you mispronounce. These are not things that people don't know. The soulmates know he says woman and successful funny. Just like I mess up on certain words. I can't say Western Union properly without straining.
So take us back to that day. That roast happened. And the moment it went to commercial break, what happened?
Let's ride.
All right, hold on. And I want to know, do you guys think that Armon roast was that bad that it warranted the show to be on hiatus? comment, let me know. Press 5 if you feel like the roast was that bad. Press 8 if you feel like the roast was not that bad. I don't think the roast was that bad, to be honest with you. Shit, he ain't cuss. He didn't do nothing, out of pocket. I think that was good. I don't think it was bad, but let's go.
I mean, I was just kind of quiet, but he's been that way lately. Anyways, like he'll mute his mic during the break, and then he'll come back and his mic is still on mute. Like so many times, I'm like, "Al, you're mute. You're on 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 mute." That happened like 3 times in 1 week, and that's just kind of like how he's been lately. He's been kind of a little, like, I don't know what's going on with him, but so he didn't, he continued the show, and he hasn't really been high energy lately, anyways. So it wasn't like a big difference. Like he just was like, all right, And then
you know what it sounded like to me? I don't know. They said that Claudia did not want Armon there in the beginning. Al knew that Claudia did not care for Armon. It seemed like Al picked Armon despite Claudia. And then when Armon were friends with Claudia, and then Armon came for what's his name? Al. He felt like, nigga, the audacity, boy. The audacity. I was the one that put your ass on. And you gonna come for me? You gonna come for me? Oh my God, no, I want to cancel all this shit. Because let's just be clear. This show would have kept going on if it wasn't for Al talking about this shit is disgusting. Al was the one that came and was complaining and made a whole fit about it. And he only did that because Armon was cool with Claudia, and he felt that Armon should have been loyal to his ass. But when Armon found out that Al was a two-faced snake, and he was only using him to go against Claudia, Armon said, nah, nigga, not today, not today. So that is my suspicion. I can't prove it, but that's what I suspect happened in the workplace. That's what I suspect. That's what I suspect.
After, we kind of sat on the Zoom, like we do like a meeting afterwards sometimes. And then he said he thought it was disgusting. But he also said on the show that he loved it and he loved every minute of it.
We're celebrating our very own Al Reynolds' birthday. Al, you're a man of many talents, some of which include being messy, causing drama, and having a knack for making our workplace feel like a reality TV show. Al's got a unique ability to smile in your face, snap a picture, and go behind your back and talk about you to your coworker that he claims he hates. It's like he's got a PhD in two-faced study. Okay. Due to Al's special relationship with management and his hypersensitivity, we are not allowed to talk about his failed marriage. So even though he's brought it up many times, I'll steer clear of that topic to keep my job. Now, but wait, there's more. Al fancies himself as the facts guy, but somehow he never seems to get the actual facts right. He's also a talk show host who's supposed to have all the strong opinion. The guy can't form a thought without his notes. Seriously, I've seen grocery store lists with more spontaneous insight. And let's not forget his legendary struggle with names and words. Al, it's successful, not successful. It's like watching a toddler trying to pronounce spaghetti. Oh, and how could I forget Al's clout chasing antics? He's got all these celebrities friends, but the best part, none of these celebrities actually know they're supposed to be friends with him. As if that wasn't enough. Al is currently on a mission to get our talk show canceled. His nasty, childish, slightly jealous attitude is working overtime to torpedo.
Now, I'm going to sit here, but they said, but Al won checkmate, youngster. I disagree. I disagree with that theory wholeheartedly. Al didn't win shit. This was Al's show. This is our show. They needed Armon to make the shit work because let's be clear, Al can't hold it down. Claudia can't hold it down. They needed Armon to make the shit pop. So he did their ass a favor. I mean, he got a check for it, which is nice. But who lost here? Claudia and Al was the one that lost. This is their baby for 4 years. They were more involved. They suffered a more loss, and Al is willing to blow it all up because of his issues with Claudia. But I don't think that Armon is at a loss. Shit, he got paid a good pay. He didn't even think he was gonna get paid. He got more exposure. He was very thankful and grateful. Shit, it was a blessing for his ass. So he gonna go off to the next thing. He's younger than these individuals. Shit, they hello. So I don't see it like that, but go ahead. Let's keep going.
Our show. It's like he's auditioning for a soap opera villain role. But despite all the chaos, let's not forget it's your birthday, Al. Okay? So here's to you. May your future be as drama-free as your past has been drama-filled. Happy birthday, Al.
Listen, one thing you're not going to do is, and you guys should know this about me by now, especially I'm a Gemini, you're not gonna stop my joy. If you
Okay, can I be honest? I really didn't think Al and Armon was to me, Al is like for an older group. Like Al is like, he's not interesting to me, for real. It's cool to watch him on that People Court. I think on that People Court, that is his thing. Al is very mature, I don't know. It don't seem like they were really, like Claudia said, she wanted it to be a show where it's actually a group of people hanging out. It didn't feel that way. It didn't sense that. I didn't watch it often. I only watched it a little bit, but I didn't get that feel. And to me, Al, sometimes his energy drained the fuck out of me. But I don't got nothing against him, brother. Each his own. Let's go.
if you watch my lives after what happened on my birthday, you would know that I was in Virginia, surrounded by my family. And baby, they came out by the hundreds to support me because they all saw it. And
see, that let you know this really hurted him. It really hurted him. Somehow this roast, it really hurted him. He said all his family members saw it and they all came. It's as if he feels that Armon took a pie and pissed in the pie and boo-booed in the pie and then slapped it on his face for his birthday. I mean, this is how they're caring about. Like he poo-booed and pee-pee in the pie and slapped it on his face in front of everybody. That to me, how they caring about it. And I think that Al is enjoying everybody feeling sorry for him. And he said he didn't let that destroy his birthday. Claudia said they've been had roasts like this before that was worse. But she said when you don't like somebody, it's going to feel differently. And I agree with her.
that's just how.
Go to motionray.com.
Ooh, these commercials is commercialing, child, and I'm enjoying it. And can I let y'all know something? Y'all know I'm coming back on a screen. Did y'all know that? I'm coming back on a screen. Yes, I am, with this face. Okay, hold on. I'm coming back on the screen with this face, and I'm gonna have my fan. I'm gonna bring back the Cantana fan. I'm gonna be over the top. I'm gonna be ghetto. I'm gonna be all of it. Okay, like I did back in the day. Okay, I'm coming back. Okay, with a new face. How about that? With a new face. Okay.
Like,
Hold on before you talk.
No,
I'm on
you need to
live.
hear this. You need to hear this on live.
Hold on. People can hear you.
I don't give a fuck. When I tell you go back and watch TGIF tonight,
What happened?
Go back and watch TGIF tonight and call me back.
All right, bye.
He said, I thought it was great.
It's
Ratchet.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I understand that could be saving face at the time. I get that.
Yeah. So in the
And no, and listen, that's how I feel. And no, I'm not friends with Armon. I don't talk to him. You know what I'm saying? But Armon, he's new over there, right? He is the youngest over there. And he asked production, the producer, do you want to go over my roast? They had time and opportunity to go over. Joy said no. So at the end of the day, shit, Joy, I blame Joy. I don't think Armon felt like what he did was so horrible that it warranted Al to be deeply in his feelings. Clearly, I cannot say it did not hurt Al. Everybody has a right to pain and hurt. If Al say it hurted his ass, it hurted him. I don't give a damn. If he said, I don't like your shoe, if that hurt Al feeling, that hurt Al feeling. I'm not going to be the one dictating how somebody's feeling is. I'm not going to take that away from him. Al said he was disgusted. His feeling was hurt. His feeling was hurt. I just said, looking from it, I didn't think that our feelings would get hurt by that, but our feelings would get hurt by that. And I don't know. I don't think when Armon was doing it, he felt like he was going to cross the line or he was getting out of line. You know, he probably just did not know. And Joy should have overlooked that shit, especially with him being new. You know, ain't this, I don't know if it's first roast, but, you know, Joy should have overseen it. And she did not. So, hell. But let's go. Let's go.
Meeting afterwards, it's you, Armon, Al, and the producers, and he made it very clear he wasn't happy with it. He thought it was disgusting.
Yeah.
Did Armon apologize?
No.
All right, you're contradicting yourself. His professionalism got him fired. And also, Claudia, what do you don't realize Al is still on the good foot? Lady, how am I contradicting myself? Please point that out. Can I be honest? This show is not professional. These people, they talk about freaky stuff. They talk about stuff that you do not talk about professionally. It is a talk show. It's raunchy. They cuss. They talk about all types of stuff. What do you mean professional? They roast, they shade each other. That's not professional, but they do it. So when you talk about professional, what professional hell are you talking about? It's a messy ass show. What you mean professional? Please clarify that. And it's a roast at that. What jokester and comedian that roast are being professional? Is Corey Holcomb being professional? Is Dave Chappelle being professional when he talk about LGBT and trans people? I mean, come on. Do Lunel, is she professional when she talk about people? I mean, it's bullshit. It's fake outrage if you ask me. But like I said, I'm not none of these people friends. I don't talk to nobody. I don't have a dog in this fight. If y'all down with Al, I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not cool with none of these people. I'm not friends with none of them, you know? So it is what it is. I'm just saying what my opinion is. So let's go. Can we please get the likes up? We only got over 1,000 people up in here. Please, let's get the likes up. It's a damn shame. 1,000. Come on now. Shit. Come on now. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Can I brag like Miss Netta brag? I can't even do that. I want to brag like TS Madison and Miss Netta. They stay bragging about how many views they got, how many people in their comment section. They stay bragging about that. I can't brag on shit. I got 500 likes. Can y'all please like the video? I want to brag like everybody else. I want to brag like Tasha K. Come on now, shit. I want to brag. Let's go. Come on, Claudia.
Y'all just ignored it.
Armon's like, well, what about when I'm uncomfortable? Which he has been. You know, we've all been uncomfortable. That's kind of been what was magic about TGIF. We've all had our moments where we've been made to feel uncomfortable, but then we were able to laugh and power through. We're just not in the same place, you know? So that's the difference, you know? And it got into a big thing. And then, you know, it seemed like best to just like take a little break, a breather. And, you know, we already had this break scheduled. And then we just like got an extra couple of weeks to like, let's just figure this out, like this cool things off and just figure it out.
What happened between you and Al?
When I want right, so that's the commercial, and that going to Al, and you guys know her and Al has fallen out. Girl, did y'all see this by Tasha K? When I tell you Tasha K, she went off on TS Madison, and she went off on Claudia. And let me tell y'all, I know we got some Maddie Bobs. Listen, I already talked to TS Madison days ago, and I said, you know, Tasha K, she gonna commentate on this, and I'm going to cover it. And I let her know, so I don't want y'all to be like, oh, I'm being fake. Like I said, hell, I like all of them. I'm not friends with none of them. None of them check on me when I'm going through shit. None of them, well, okay, one of them did, but I ain't gonna talk about that. Okay, so let's go. Let's play.
just always me. Oh, I can do this. Everything that I was telling y'all, always bragging about the president, what she can do, getting people jobs, what I do for you. This is what I can do. This is the power I can do. And you went your ass round to the Carlos King, sat down, told Carlos that Jasmine, did you see that interview? She said that I was looking for a friendship in her.
All right, so if you don't know what Tasha K is referring to, Tasha K is referring to a video that Claudia did on Carlos King.
And people were like, are you crazy? She was in Dallas. She'd been hitting me up a lot. Like, I feel like she was trying to reach out to kind of have some kind of a friendship. And I have lots of text messages about that. I never put our text messages out there. And she actually filled in some blanks on the text message that I didn't write. And I thought that was crazy. Do you really think I would sit there and have a conversation with her? Who should I pick for the show and ask her opinion? Why am I doing that? We're in the same space. She kind of took some liberties with what she said. It's so funny, like the F word she said I use, she used. And she said she got rid of all the F words from her team.
She goes, it was horrible. He was yelling at me and blames me in front of production, of course, totally throwing me under the bus. I'm so over these.
No way. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Hell no.
Right? That she said, but she's trying to say that I said that. I said, I'm sick of these. I put blank with the S. Everyone knows what my words are. Motherfucking niggas. That's the words I use all the time. And I didn't want to spell that out to her, right? But she filled, I don't know if you saw that, she showed a text message and said that I was basically saying, I'm sick of working with the gay boys. Yet I continue to still work in that space and have friends and relationships. And I felt like that was an attempt to get the community to like not fuck with me, to like cancel me. And we had conversations. She shared stuff with me. I shared stuff with her about working this business, about being a Black woman in this business. She was giving me a lot of intel about my co-hosts, right? That she knew. And I don't want to like put it out there and make it more messy. But like, I just hate when people are in a conversation with you and you're having a two-way conversation about things and saying off the record, or she's giving me advice or whatever it is, but then you get mad about something and then you want to like spray someone else, but you're leaving out your part and what the true context of it was. You know what I mean? There was a time where, she got upset that we did a story and we didn't check on her first. And then we agreed as professionals, Black women in the business, I will give you a heads up if we're going to talk about you and vice.
So let's go back to Miss Tasha K. All right.
Jasmine. Scratchy Claudia said that I loved her several times and that I was looking for a friend in her. And she wanted to get to know the human side of me. Jazzy Faye. I'm a Southern Belle. Thank you. I was a Southern Belle. I loves everybody. I will bake pie for you and talk shit about you right behind your back. Maybe to your face. Okay. Here's what happened. So they were on hiatus because Claudia put a battery in Arman's back by telling him everything that has been going on. First of all, Arman, and I'm glad she talked about that. She said she didn't even want Arman on the show. She was tired. I wish I had some input. Even though I told her to use him, they ended up using him. But she said that wouldn't have even been a choice of hers. But I've already talked to Arman about that, so he's good. So Arman found a safe space in his fellow gay boy. They clicked up. That's what the community does, right? So when Armon wasn't answering the phone for Claudia said, I got to sabotage this. So when she finally got Armon's old, impressionable, ski slope sliding ass on the phone, she just started pumping him full of that coca with her liquid coca mob, just running, just slobbing and everything.
All right, so going back so you can guys get context.
For Armon being on the show?
No.
No.
I'm not.
You're not.
And honestly, and I had this conversation with him already, and we actually are in a good place now. I wasn't for it at first. I really wasn't. And I was, well, first, I feel like I wasn't told that, you know, I was like, this is your new I feel like the decision was made without my consideration. And I felt like, well, damn, I felt a little disrespected. Like, this is my baby, you know? Like, I shouldn't have a say. I feel like I know what I'm doing if I put together a hit show. And then I didn't really have I used to send him messages like on his commentary. I already had this conversation with him. So Armon, sorry, I'm bringing this back up, but we had conversation. I said, I think you come a little hostile with Black women sometimes. Like sometimes you come a little mean. And he's been a one-man show. So he's been able to do what he wants and it doesn't affect anybody else. When I'm on this show, I get blamed for my co-host if it's a man speaking on a woman. Like, how can you let that happen? I don't have a bridle.
Girl, don't this remind you of somebody else? Press 5 if this remind you of somebody else's situation. Press 10 if you guys not putting 2 and 2. All right, Claudia is the TS Madison. Claudia saying that she get blamed for what Armon says about Black women, right? They say TS Madison get blamed for what Craig says about Miss Netta. So no wonder why Claudia and TS Madison, they can relate because people see them as a source of power. And if they allow other people to talk shit in their presence, you know, they're going to be held accountable.
Or, you know, I don't have a mouthpiece on these people. They are here on their free will. They say what they want to say. And sometimes I get held responsible if I don't always check someone. I don't want that kind of work environment where I have to always check. I want people to just be them, you know, but also there was some more conversations that were kind of keeping us from even speaking to each other. Like, you know, he didn't pick up the phone when I call him because he was told not to by someone. And
while you guys were working or after?
Yeah, like I was trying to call, no, way before the roast. Like I would try to call him and be like, all right, that was a weird episode. Let me try to call him and figure this out. And he wouldn't pick up. So I'm like, how are we ever going to get a chemistry together? But later on, I found out that there was a reason he wasn't picking up. He was told not to by someone. And that just kept us at odds. And it made like the show like this. And it was them against, it was Alan and Armon kind of against me, it felt like. And it just didn't feel good. And all it took was a phone call where we finally got on the phone to talk. And like, wait, I was told this. Well, I was told that. Oh, that's not true. Oh, that's not true either. And then once we figured it all out, and I can't really say that much about that because.
All right. She said she can't say much about it.
Still trying to save this thing here.
But it's counsel. Ain't no saving it, girl. You should just came out and said it.
Pumping his ass up. You know, I'm this, I'm that. I can take you, I can get you here. And that's what he loves because Armand is looking for the next celebrity that has access to the party so that he can ski for free. Okay? Skiing is expensive. YouTube wasn't paying to ration that stuff out when he was on the YouTube check. But now that he got the Fox Soul check, he got a little bit. But it's better if I still use the other celebrity stuff. And she knows how to get me to the parties, not Al.
Her ass is crazy.
But instead of him reading a book, he was reading the label and having and posting fentanyl test strips to ensure that any of his liquid coca, okay, didn't contain fentanyl, being that he used to allegedly ski with his neighbors that was in his building. And he
Tasha, girl, what? Honey, this is a lot. This is a lot.
End up leaving the night those neighbors OD'd, and he was supposed to be over there skiing with them. But God told him, and his tarot cards told,
girl, why? I'm just getting it right. I'm thinking Tasha is talking about like going on a ski scrope, like he want to go to Alaska and ski on a white snow. Girl, she's talking about the sugar boogers. Oh my God, I don't believe that. I don't know if I believe that now.
Stay home But when they found all their bodies in the apartment that he frequented, okay, that could have been him. So he ended up moving out of that building real fast to go set up in another building, hoping that he would be able to get away from the energy that made them succumb to whatever they were,
Now what does that got to do with this?
Doing up in that room, okay? And he thought he would get away, and so he decided to buy fentanyl test strips to make sure his stuff was pure and white as Claudia. Put the comments up.
Oh, do y'all think Armon is gonna reply? It seemed like he's been on a cool little thing, girl. Tasha K, you know that man? Well, honey, I don't know, because Tasha K seemed like she's been hurt by Armon too. So I don't know. But do you think this is a very vulnerable time for Armon? Do you think he's gonna lash out on her? Press 1 if you feel like he's gonna respond. Press 4 if you feel like he's gonna pay it and be unbothered.
Down that mountain, it's gonna be an avalanche. Cocaine bear, baby, let's go. So here's the thing, so this is a nice version. We all know he's not really like this, okay? And he just seemed to can't keep a job for 29 to 42 days. Anything that he touches, it's like anything you touch will be done to you. Put this picture back up there. I'm like, anything this man touched, just, And so Claudia out here doing what she do. Unfortunately, TGIF will not be returning to Fox Soul after our hiatus. His final clock, when she sat down with Carlos King clocking. I told you that lady talked too much. She didn't even let Carlos King get a question in on his own show. You shouldn't have a man. Real. They still think they was real.
All right, so she's talking about Miss Netta and TS Madison now.
This video. I paid $100 a bag for them Dior saddlebags because the real price on them was $52. I'm gonna find out what these Birkins are going for. How much it costs to make these, okay? But you notice they only sell them to folks who ain't never had shit in life. To make them feel like they somebody. The same way they be out here at these award shows making these celebrities. But Tasha K is. Now, I personally think TS, because she on Twitter right now because she knew this video was coming out. Oh, y'all saying I'm jealous. Y'all saying I'm this. Y'all bullying me. You were supposed to be having your fellow Negro back. You were supposed to be having man to man. Y'all were supposed to be having each other back. You were supposed to be helping Netta to level up when it comes to the wigs. But TS is always screaming, Timothy, I'm that girl. No, you're not. I'm that B. I get money. Girl, you're on live 5 hours a day with a Patreon just to make ends meet. We can talk, like, you really don't want me to break it down. And I personally feel, matter of fact, before I go into how I personally feel about how these two men feel about each other, here we go.
Had I not slid to that front door, bitch, and told the world that cheese was at the top and dick was at the bottom, bitch, we still be living in the dark ages, girl. Ain't nobody took my spot yet, bitch.
See?
The fuck? My influence.
Who said anything about taking your spot? You see, hit dogs holler, bro. Hit dogs holler. I'm gonna give you my thoughts on this. Keep going.
It's global. GLO global, bitch. Get them, Glow. The fuck you think you hoes be talking to when y'all be misusing my name or putting my motherfucking name in a sentence, bitch, backwards, bitch? Nah, you over. Nah, bitch, done did. Miss Netta ain't even a fucking trans, and I ain't said shit transphobic about Miss Netta. You bitches just want to feel some type of way, bitch. I'm never losing my money. I'm never losing my motherfucking spot. Ain't no bitch gonna come in and topple me because, bitch, I've been in this shit over a decade. And if a bitch was supposed to do it, they'd have been did it. You ain't found one. I'm one of one, bitch. One of one. I ain't got no pressure with nobody. Get in and get your money. Even in me talking about Miss Netta them and talking about them on my show, I was like, well, maybe they are in a space right now where they're coming up, and it's like, you know. And then I seen what's this girl name? XOXO girl, Miss.
God damn, why I gotta be in it? Why I gotta be in it, y'all? Why I gotta be in it now?
I don't want to call her dead name. Gigi, saying that, you know, like, bitch, ain't nothing. Listen, all y'all girls out here, all y'all out here in the pool. I don't give a fuck cause y'all hoes swimming. Bitch, I get real money all day, bitch. I don't give a fuck cause y'all hoes swimming. That don't mean a motherfucking thing to me, bitch. Nothing. I ain't got no pressure with Netta. I ain't got no pressure with Charles. I ain't got no pressure with none, because none of them hoes, ain't none of them bitches in my space. Believe you me, when I sit in the rooms, ain't nobody talking about Netta. The rooms I sit in.
First of all, the room she came from were out of her basement filming. She was a worker. He was a worker, you know. So he sold dick for a living, right? And let me tell you why I feel like TS or Timothy is somewhat kind of jealous of Netta, right? Netta's a little rawer than TS, you know. And I say this to say, and I don't care for neither one, but when I evaluate the brands and why Netta is getting more views and a bigger push than TS, is because Netta is like the closest thing to the people that are watching him or her in Charles. Everybody had a Netta and Charles in their neighborhood. The difference between now and back then, we didn't have social media. And so, you know, we always knew there was a dude on the street, but we didn't know what it was, but we just never asked no questions. So we all assume. The fact that they're now coming out with it, like, it's entertaining, it's new, it's fresh. Netta can reach, she's very, you know, there's a lot going on. It's like, it's just entertaining all around. Whereas TS steals a lot of people's lingo, looks, because she stole her mama looks, you know, hairstyles. You know, I think Oliver said that she stole the verse that got featured on Beyonce's songs. Like, I don't think there's anything original about TS, because TS screwed her way into Hollywood and used Kaya to get in the door, whereas Netta came in as pure talent, hood talent, neighborhood talent, because we all had one in a neighborhood that we lived at. And we all...
Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Do you think that TS Madison is going to respond to Tasha K? Press 9 if she's going to respond to Tasha K. Press 15 if she's going to pay it. Comment, let us know.
I wanted to ask the questions that we get to ask now. Netta didn't have to sell no booty to get where she going. And now she is sitting in the same rooms. She had a hit song, not a quote.
Ooh, wait, girl, we gotta cover this. Armon is gonna drag Tasha K. We gotta cover that. Then TS Madison gonna drag Tasha K. We're gonna cover that too. Girl, when I tell y'all, and I'm not in it. Somebody say I'm in it. Let me tell you, I am just like any other of these YouTubers or a reporter. Just like the Daily Mail. Is the Daily Mail in it because they report on the celebrities? Huh? I'm just like the TMZ, the neighborhood talk. I stay in my lane. I'm not trying to be no celebrity. I don't want to be a celebrity. Tasha K is a celebrity. TS Madison is a celebrity. Miss Netta, she is a celebrity. Armon is a celebrity. These are celebrities. I'm not in that league, and I don't want to be, okay? Okay. Now, listen, when I start doing, when I start getting on screen more and popping that fan, then I will become something. I don't know if I become a celebrity, but then I'll become a face. Listen, I'm behind the scenes. I'm behind the scene hoe. And I don't say shit about nobody. I didn't say nothing bad about TS. I didn't say nothing bad about none of these people. So leave me out of it, okay? They've been beefing for a minute. I ain't got nothing to do. And I said I like everybody. Hell, I love everybody. I like and I love everybody. Now let's go.
She had a hit song on the radio. She's now.
Okay, Gigi is stirring the pot. Don't hide hands now. Oh, baby, I stir that pot. I'm going to stir that motherfucking pot, Los Angeles. Okay, Los Angeles oils and butter. I stir that pot all day. That's what I do. Yes, I do instigate. What is called the messy sweet spot. Okay, this ain't Bible study. This ain't the Catholic prayer. Yes. I said, ooh, child, what you going to say about that? What you gonna do about that? Yes, I do. And I take a full accountability to anything I do. I take a full accountability to anything I do. I'm not hiding out here. I mean, I may be hiding my real face, but I'm not hiding shit. Okay? I'm not hiding. Okay, let's go.
Loving hip hop. Whether she's being detained at the BET Awards or not, she's hanging with all of these celebrities that it took you years to get, and her only 2 years. I personally feel that Timothy is jealous of Netta and is trying to use Craig the same way Claudia used Armon to attack Netta, to make Netta feel like she's not or he's not fashionable enough to get in the same rooms. And when people have caught on and called cap, now you want to get out here and say the very thing that we've all been saying. You're jealous. I get real money. What's real money? Because you used to for money. Your house and bills and credit cards are still consolidated into a loan to fix your credit so that you could buy the house that you in now. You live just like everyone else.
Now, how she know all that? How she know all that? Huh? Hold on, Trina said, get them glow. Girl, Trinity. Oh my God, TS Madison said, get them glow. And why did she jump up to say, get them glow? Get them glow? Girl, she was so serious when she said that. Get them glow? Okay, girl, you made it. Get them glow. Oh, I did not want to get mentioned like this. Okay, I didn't want to get mentioned like this. Honey, y'all done talked about my damn gender. Shit, people didn't know about my goddamn gender. Goddamn, it ain't no secret, but hell, I don't put it out here for display. Okay, but it's all good. I ain't mad. So how does Tasha K know all this information about TS Madison and about Armon? Armon and TS Madison, what type of friends do y'all have that they are telling personal business to telling it to Tasha K? I want to know, how does Tasha K know this information about these two individuals? Can y'all please tell me how? How do they know this information? How? Please tell me no. How? Can y'all please? I still want to know, how did Tasha K get this information? Huh? They said Tasha used to be friends with them, but did they tell her that?
Out here screaming that you rich. Rich people don't have above ground trailer park pools, Timothy. They can afford to go and fix their necrosis butts from bad silicone shots in Colombia. You ain't did that yet. Why? You don't think your immune system's strong enough to get that done? Why you ain't over there fixing your body? Why are you sitting down on that for 4 hours?
Girl, Tasha K, now you know you do not want TS Madison to respond to this. Girl, I tell you, honey, it's going to be a long week. Because when TS Madison get a hold, girl, it's going to be a long week. It's going to be a long week.
5 hours a day between YouTube and not including Patreon. And when you see it in person, or when she accidentally puts the camera on the back of it, it's clear that this man is in pain. Oh, I don't think y'all ready to hear what I'm saying right now. Y'all want to sit up and play. Netta honestly has come into a space, didn't have to spread her legs for any of it. And she is with the same celebrities that you're with, looking like how she looked, which is worse than you. Yeah, you jealous. Put them comments up. I would be too. I would be too. I would be mad too if I was Timothy. Why did I have to sell? Why did I have to do sex work? Why did I have to do all this for somebody that looked like that to come in, and instead of you helping your fellow trans woman or whatever he identifies as, and getting them new ways and not laughing at them, this is your way of inadvertently, throwing shots but trying to congratulate, but using Craig. Who is Craig? Don't nobody know who Craig is. Don't nobody know who Craig is. Like, come on now. Stop, TS, and all of that. You bragging about your money. You get real money. You get this. So does Netta. Netta Facebook check heavy. The difference between you and Netta is you'll try to disguise an above ground pool as an in ground pool by building a wood deck around it. Netta goes outside in her backyard and gets into an inflatable pool. It makes the same amount of money as you. Like, Jesus.
Girl, why is so quiet in the comment section? Why is so quiet? What do you guys think about Tasha K drag? Do you think that it's really mean? Do you think it's too mean? Press 2 if you feel like it's too mean. Press 5 if you feel like it's right on time. And is that how these individuals are? Like Tasha K, Armon, TS Madison, when they drag, they don't have a limit. They don't have any boundaries. It's just all mean. Like, oh, this shit hurts. Oh, girl. Honey, where's the love at for the Black community? Ain't y'all all Black? They all Black. Where's the love for the Black community, child?
Who is Craig again? You said Craig a journalist. I thought you was on a residency, TS. You ain't showed that audience from that residency yet. We show the audiences when we pull up to the cities. When we pull up to Indianapolis, we show the packed house. You show a few people clapping, talking about you're at a residency at City Winery. You're paying for that venue every Monday. Netta is on a tour. Them Facebook checks are heavier than YouTube checks, okay? They make YouTube checks look like welfare checks, okay? And Netta,
if that's the case, please subscribe to my girl, you got me thinking. Please subscribe to my Facebook, Gigi Sweets. Okay, this is the face of our Gigi, our beloved Gigi. Okay, yes, the fan lady. She then came back and transformed, right? Okay, the transition is transitioning. All right, look, Gigi Sweets, Facebook. Okay, thanks for that insight, Tasha. I didn't know Facebook was doing it like that.
What? Netta ain't out here trying to play like she got it. Netta get everything on discount. She'll pull it right out of plastic. Look at my Birkin. We know it's not real. And for her to come out and say some of her stuff or some of his stuff is not real, that's why Netta is winning. Netta will sit in the rooms that you sit in. Matter of fact, she don't even need to sit in the rooms that you sit in because...
All right, Coca-Cola said, you want me to interview you? Well, DM me and let me know your story is, and let's do the interview. Now, I got to let you guys know, I don't pay for any interviews. So if you guys trying to get a payday out of me, it ain't going to happen. But if your story is interesting, I will pick it up. But I don't do paydays. Let's go.
doesn't need to be validated in order to be successful because she made it without doing any of that. A song was on the radio. You had a quote that you didn't write.
Big Ann says, I think Tasha is really going hard for Miss Netta. I don't know. I disagree. I think that TS Madison and Tasha K used to be cool associates. And Tasha K felt that T.S. Madison set her up for an okie doke and mocked and made fun of her. And it seemed like Tasha K wanted to get revenge. And then when Tasha K got revenge and she spoke out against T.S. Madison doing that big old thing with somebody, I believe Just Hilarious. Then T.S. Madison went back and talked about Tasha K. So I think it's personal. And I think it has nothing to do with Miss Netta. Maybe Miss Netta is being used, but I don't think it got shit to do with Miss Netta, to be honest with you. But I could be wrong, right? But let's go. Because Tasha K, she calls Miss Netta Joe. She refers to Miss Netta as a man. So what's the difference?
TS ain't paved. No way. Ain't nobody, like I said, ain't nobody, not everybody sells their body. No. No. Y'all are not the same. You are not better. As far as I'm gonna say, if I had to choose between the two, Netta more humble. You've lost your humbleness.
Girl, Tasha K, you wrong on that. Well, maybe she's more humble, but honey, Miss Netta is not humble. Miss Netta maybe less arrogant. I don't know, but Miss Netta is far from humble. She'll let you know in a minute how many views she got and how much she's this and that.
All it is what I got, what I get. I get money. I get this. I own this. I own that. Netta say, I don't own none of this. And my pool, in order for me to get in it, I got like this. Charles, come blow up this pool.
Child, Miss Netta and T.S. Madison, they both brag about the same thing to me.
Netta is more relatable than TS. TS appeals to the people that she's around now, and she's forgotten how to appeal to regular everyday folk. That's why she's having to spend triple the time online every day just to get the same amount of views that Netta gets in 20 minutes. So,
all right, well, that's gonna be in for that. But I do think that T.S. Madison, she can get a lot of views too. If she start acting and doing that stuff that she used to do, stuff at the top and other stuff at the bottom. If you make yourself a circus act, anybody can get damn views. It's not hard. All you gotta do is be out here acting like a fool or say some stupid shit. Then you're gonna get views. It's really not hard to get a lot of attention out here in these streets. Okay, anybody can do it. And I see a lot of people do it. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't see getting views as something. I mean, of course I want it. You want views because you want to equal the money back, but at the same time, views do not validate you, should not validate you. You understand? All right. Well, hell, I enjoyed you guys. I was going to open up the phone lines, but girl, shit, we're going on almost 3 hours, child. All right. Well, I love you guys. Listen, messy treats. Gigi, I need y'all to rock out for her. I need y'all to have her back. Gigi Sweets. Okay. That's my shit on Facebook. Okay. Get into the look. Get into the smile. Did you get into the hair, honey? Okay. Did not do that. Okay, they said open up the phone lines, child. It's getting late. We're going to be here all night. Open up these goddamn phones. I would do it, but it's 4th of July, and I got some shit I got to take care of. So can we please get the likes up Have you hit that? Thank you. And tomorrow or the next day, I will be adding more moderators because I'm in a whole different group now. I will be coming on video. If you guys have any questions for me real quick, feel free to ask them now. Let's just have this us time. GG with the party crashers. Let's have us time real quick. So what y'all want to know? What questions or what's something outside of this that I have not talked about that you want to talk about? Okay, Kevin Scam, stay here long enough. Let me make sure you loyal. Let me make sure you loyal, Kevin. I'm real good on loyalty, okay? But yeah, I got a fan, and you know, I'm getting my shit together. So stay tuned. Stay tuned, okay? Anything else going on out here in these streets? Anything going on? Nope. I took a nap today. I took a long ass nap, and it felt good. Oh, okay. I don't know even how to say about that. Have you ever heard? Okay, look. Okay, listen. How do you feel when you deal with a dude, right? And it's been a long time since you seen him, and then when you see him, he look different. Have y'all ever had that situation happen to y'all? And like they think it's gonna be the same thing and they want to get it on, but it's like, goddamn, nigga, you look so different. I don't want to do it no more. Okay, but you know, I thought his ass would look the same. I wouldn't know. Press one. Have you ever been in a situation where you linked up with somebody in the past, but they look different and different in a bad way? Press 5 if you've never been there. Girl, I couldn't help it but to stare and to make comments. I said, damn, what happened to you? God damn, you should have told me your ass changed before we met up. God damn it, I would have canceled on your ass. I didn't know. I guess it's good to FaceTime. You got to stay FaceTiming these hoes. You know, make sure they look consistent, okay? People change. Blaze, I will. I'm going to bring it back. Okay, it says, I hope you clocking my love and loyalty, Gigi. I mean, to be honored to be your mod. However, I hope to see you. Yes, I'm real big on loyalty, Dior, because I know some of y'all like to play both sides. Y'all like to hop on these other hoes. That's my ops, and you want to play both sides of the field. I'm looking at everything. Okay? And happy 4th of July to everybody. I hope y'all have a good 4th and eat a little barbecue and some hot dogs. It's been a long time since I had a hot dog in my mouth. I miss having a hot dog. Okay, I really do. And I've been losing weight too. I lost a few pounds. How did I do it? Shit, I don't know. But I've been wanting to do it anyway, so I'm glad I've done it. What else going on in y'all world? My ex was gorgeous and handsome. Saw him after a few years and he was overweight and not the same. Yeah, Unique. It happened like that. I couldn't deal with it no more. I can't deal with it. And listen, I'm the one to talk, right? I can't imagine. See, I don't hook up. I don't hook up. Do y'all think I'm hooking up with niggas before I transition? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. I'm not going backwards. Hell no. You must got me all the way fucked up. If you think I'm about to, hey, this is the new me now, they not going to accept that shit. And I'm not going to force that shit. Okay? Because if they would have transitioned, would I accept that shit? Hell no. Let's switch this shit around. If I was dealing with a man and he transitioned to be a woman, girl, I'm like, I don't want to see that. I mean, what we gonna talk about? Okay, listen. You know, I don't know. Maybe I need a little. I don't know, but I can only imagine. That's why I'm not gonna go into these like people in the past. I'm not doing that. I would never want to do it. No, and I want to know, how do y'all feel if your ex-man, your ex-husband transitioned? Would you still want to go on a date with her? Press 1 if you still want to go on a date with her and get to know the new her. Press 9 if you want to be interested. Mind you, this is not a friend. This is somebody you used to be in a relationship. You used to, do with. You know, each his own, but I'm gonna pass. Okay. Me said depends. Well, listen, I'm gonna pass on that one. I'm gonna pass on that one. Okay. It says also I transition to be your man though. Also, I know it's what? I didn't understand that, Dior. I don't understand that, Dior. I don't understand. Open up the phone lines. I would if I had more time, but I really don't have time. I really would open up the phone lines, but it's something I have to do in the morning, so I can't be up all late night. You people different now. Oh. Does that make me transphobic? That's a good question. Do y'all think that makes a person transphobic? Press 15 if that makes a person transphobic. Press 20 if it does not. You know, I don't think so, but I know you guys may think differently, you know? So we trying to hold Gigi all night hostage. Oh, I love the love. I love that shit. I love the love. I love the love. I just believe in preference. Everybody got their thing. Not you're not trans being. What that mean? Oh, am I interested in other trans women? Hell no. I'm not interested in nothing like that. Ain't nothing feminine. Hell no. I'm not even interested in a man that paint his nails. Shit. I do judge. I do discriminate. And I know people gonna judge me and discriminate, and I'm okay with that. But I can't do it. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I remember I saw this one dude and he was looking real nice too, really fine, girl. I was excited and everything. Then I seen a picture of him with his nails painted. I said, oh, hell no. Hell no. I couldn't do it. And I apologize if that offends somebody. And I remember this one guy, you know, I thought he was attractive too. But then he said he's a non-binary. I said, I can't do that shit either. I just don't know. What does that mean? Okay, so you going to put on a skirt tomorrow? I don't know. I don't know if I don't want to be with that situation. Okay. Hell no. Okay. So we all are different. You know, some transgender people, they may want a non-binary. Some transgender people, they want gay men. They would date bisexual, you know, gay men and stuff. You know, everybody different, child. So no offense for someone else who is not mental health care. Oh, I tell you, I can stand 10 toes down without being a mod. Lovely lady. Oh, thank you, Ben Ange. But yeah, I will be giving out ranches because I have a new group here, you know, so it is what it is. Yes, it's okay. What's your type? My type is ambitious, confident, strong-minded, innovative, creative. Those are the characteristics that I look for. Okay. And it's very hard to find somebody that can communicate, somebody that can articulate and make it clear, somebody that can talk with their chest out and not mumble. Okay. Yes. Somebody that say what they say and say what they mean and stand on it. Okay. So many people so wishy-washy. And honey, they're not honest. They are not honest individuals out here. No height requirement. You know what? I don't tell people about the physical because people are so sensitive out here on the social media that why would I do that to myself? Because say for instance, if it's a shorty and he really loved me, like following, and then if I say I'm not into him, he gonna feel some type of way. Even though I could have non-binary into me. But honey, it's just, I can't do that shit. I just gotta speak on that shit. You know what I mean? I don't want you to get it confused. But a height requirement, no, I'm not. I'm telling you what I care about. Now, if it was a guy that was short and he had all those qualities, hell yeah, I would be with that short ass man. He's smart. The brain is so important to me. The brain, a man brain, a person brain that can think like no other. This man can motivate me. You know, if I'm feeling low, he can say a word that can just get me on it. He can motivate me with his words. He's so smart. He's so resourceful. He's not a lazy bum. When I'm asking him something, if he don't know, he's going to try to figure it out. and come up with a solution. He, a man that's not a complaining, not bitching and moaning all the goddamn time. You know what I'm saying? So if he's a shorty and he got all those qualities, I think that's rare, and I think that's a gem. Hell yeah, I'm on that shit. Okay, I'm on that shit. Now I might not want to go out to the club with his ass. Be like, baby, we need to stay home tonight. Shit, what we need to go out for? Okay, shit, we may not be taking no pictures either. Okay, hell no. No, we don't need to do all that. But we're just cool. Okay. So yeah. All right. So let me go and get out of here. I really enjoy talking to you guys, and hopefully I can talk to you guys more often. Okay. It says, I'm a short male to female transgender woman and transitioning. Well, that's a blessing. Shout out to the short transgender women. Y'all got it more easier, I hear. Versus the tall girls. You know what I'm saying? Because when somebody see a tall person or a tall woman, they automatically, they think more masculine energy. They think, well, maybe she should be a basketball player. When people see short, they think of more feminine and more small. So for those transgender women that want to be feminine, it works in their favor, so shit, you blessed, I guess. Yeah, you blessed. Shit, it just happened to be in your favor. Ain't nothing you can do about it. OG donated $5. Gigi, can you bring back your soap opera crying intro? Yeah, I can bring that shit back. Shout out. Yeah, I'm gonna be over the top. It's hard being a tall woman. Is it hard being a tall woman? I mean, just to live your life. But I think that more tall women need to be more advocates. I think more tall women needs to come out and be like, hey, I'm tall. I'm standing on that. And it's that. I don't see any tall women out here that's standing on being tall. Do y'all? I see BBWs like Lizzo and Monique. She used to stand up for the big girls. But for tall girls, but I stopped that. That's a lie. Because Taylor Swift, she tall. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, because when you look at all the models on the runway, they are tall. These women are 6'1", and everybody loves those girls. The tall women. Tyra Banks, she tall. Naomi Campbell, she tall. These are tall women. So I don't know. I don't know if tall women really have it that bad, like y'all claim they have it, because all these women are tall and they get grace. Especially Taylor Swift. She's one of the most popular girl in the world, and she tall as fuck. She tall in the motherfucker. Okay. Donald Trump wife, she tall. Donald Trump daughter, she tall. So I don't know if you guys, I don't know. I can't say that, it's a shame for tall girls. Maybe in the Black community, people judge tall girls worse. Do y'all think it's a racial thing? What do y'all think? Press 1, do you think it's a racial thing when it comes to tall women? Press 5, or you think it's the same across the board? Because I never hear the white community say Taylor Swift is a man because she's tall. I never hear they talk about Trump wife tall, because ain't Trump wife like 6 feet, So I think in a Black community, you guys are more have an issue with tall women. Because Wendy Williams tall, y'all called her a man. Who else? They said Taylor Swift is 5'9". Tyra Banks is 5'10". That's still tall. That's taller than a motherfucker. That's not your average woman height. So anybody think above 5, I think 5 or 5'6" is considered tall. And let me look up. I could swear Taylor Swift was taller than that. Let me look. You know who I'm gonna look? Chat GPS or GPT? Chat. Let me see. How tall is Taylor Swift? Okay. How tall is she? She's 5'10". Listen.
Taylor Swift is approximately 5 feet 10 inches tall.
Yeah. That's tall. That's tall. But shout out to all the tall, beautiful women, Amazons. Okay. Miss Jones says, I'm 6'2", and I'm bad. Men don't cater to us. The hell? Really? I disagree. I think it's tall women out there that men cater to. I think so. Like Taylor Swift, she get catered to. What's her name? Sierra. She tall. You know, men love her. You know, who else is tall? A lot of girls are tall. Let me see. Who is name 10 tall women in the black celebrity space? Let me see who they gonna name. Oh, some people I don't know. I think these some white people. All right, let's listen. Listen.
Here are 10 tall women who are well-known celebrities. 1. Giselle Bundchen 5 minutes and 11 seconds, 180 centimeters. 2. Carly Claus 6 feet 2 inches, 188 centimeters.
I don't know these white girls.
5 minutes and 10 seconds, 170.
Okay, be quiet.
4.
Be quiet.
0 inches, 108.
Yeah, I don't know these girls, but I know Taylor Swift, Selena Williams. She on the list. Who else on the list for tall? Some NASA astronauts. It's a lot of astronauts. Whew. All right, but you know, God made everybody different. Look at them basketball players. Those women basketball, ain't they tall? Ain't the female basketball players? Ain't they like 6'4", 6'5"? You know, you just got to make it work, I guess. I don't know. But I will say it seemed like tall women are not in television and tall women are not in like media. Maybe because of the cameras. I don't know. But men are. But it's not a lot of tall men in the media either. A lot of these rappers are short men rappers. A lot of these movie stars are short men. I think Hollywood are just more like Hollywood. They like shorter people. I think it's better for the cameras. Mango donated $10. Gigi, what you mean you got a different group? Child, I don't even know what I said. I don't know what I mean. All right, love you guys, and I will see y'all sooner than later. DJ, come on now. DJ,